with Steve Touhy. Yeah, that's just too much Touhy, isn't it?
Atomic batteries to power. Turbines to speed.
Roger, ready to move out.
Welcome back, my friends, to the show that never ends. We're so glad you could attend. Come inside, come inside. There behind the glass stands a real blade of grass. Be careful as you pass. Move along, move along. Come inside, the show's about to start. Guaranteed to blow your head apart. You're so short, don't get your money's worth. Radio show, it happened out and you gotta see the show. It's rock and roll. You gotta see the show. It's rock and roll.
Welcome to Touhyville for the 15th day of May, 2024. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Welcome into the amusement park for your mind, the carnival for your training, and the holiday for your head. I would be your host, Steve Touhy. Joining me for all the fun, Cheryl Touhy. Good morning.
Morning.
How are you?
Oh, good. Oh
you all right over there?
Yeah.
All right. Let's get your microphone over by you and all situated and everything, and we'll have fun this morning, Pinky Lee.
Pinky Lee.
Yes, you got your pink hat, your pink lipstick, a little pink in your shirt.
Yep.
For those watching on video, of course, we are streaming every day on YouTube and Facebook. You can see our smiling faces throughout the whole show. You just pop in. It's like being a fly on the wall. You just see us there, you know, or a fly there and like there on you, like right.
Yeah.
Yeah. For those that can't see, I guess you know, our cameras are like back to back, like they're, you know, so that it looks like we're wearing them on our heads. Like we've got so that everybody gets the point of view of what I see and what you see. So, hi, thanks for joining us. Let's see what we got here. Today is Brings Flowers to Someone Day. Well, that's very nice.
Aww.
Yeah. HG Awareness Day. Sure, that's something.
HG. TV.
No, that's HD.
No, HG. Like home
and garden?
Garden, yeah.
No, is it? No, it's Hypermesis Gravidarum Awareness Day.
Stop it.
That's what it is. I knew. I'm like, I don't think that the HGTV. Let's see. We've got International Day of Families, MPS Awareness Day, Chocolate Chip Day, Juice Slush Day, Safety Dose Day, Senior Fraud Awareness Day, Tuberous Sclerosis Day, Nylon Stockings Day, Peace Officers Memorial Day. Thank you to all that serve. Relive your past by listening to the first music you ever bought, no matter what it was. No Excuses Day. All right. So we'll get into that a little bit later on. First music you ever bought, not listened to, bought. All right. Straw Hat Day.
I have to think about that.
I know. Turn Beauty Inside Out Day, VBF Day Awareness, World FM Day, as in like what we're on WLQI and 98 Gold.
Okay, we're thankful for that.
Yes, right? Absolutely. World Product Day and World Stationery Day. Let me go see what VBF stands for. I'm sure that's also a thing. Just to acknowledge Vascular Birthmark Foundation Day of Awareness. So there you go. All right. Let's see what's happening, shall we? Tell me what's happening. What's the buzz? Tell me what's happening. What's the buzz? Tell me what's happening. What's the buzz? Tell me what's happening. All right. Experts say we really need to wash our legs when we shower. What about the rest of the body? Responded Post Malone. It's like, I'm fine. He just looks dirty all the time. Yeah.
That's one of Harley's favorites.
It is. Yeah, but he does look dirty. Like, you know, it's like, it is true though when you think about it, because there are times that I wash my legs and I'm like, did they even get dirty? Like, I had pants on for the last 24 hours. Did anything get on them?
Gosh.
You know, like
I'm always I exfoliate and then I shave, and I'm always trying to make them nice.
I don't shave.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't shave my legs
nice.
ever. Experts say avocado reduces the risk of diabetes.
It didn't work.
Well, it does say here if your response to this is I'll smear some on donuts, that might not help. That's I don't know if that's a good.
I used to
plan.
eat avocado toast every day.
Yeah.
Now not so much because we're here, but I love avocado toast.
But did you really eat it that much before diabetes?
I did not.
Right, I was going to say that really wasn't your thing till
Mm-mm.
fairly recently.
After.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A terminally ill man is making an AI version of himself so he can continue to be his family's, quote, explanation bearer. Sir, come here for a second, just you and I. You explaining everything isn't really something they're going to miss. Okay, there's other pieces of you they might miss, but not the let me tell you all a fun fact. They're not going to miss that. Yeah, Mr. Know-It-All. A study recently said that women generally go to sleep earlier than men. That makes sense, because telling us that we're doing stuff wrong all day is probably exhausting. What? Who said that? That's not nice. Someone else wrote that one, Cheryl. That wasn't me. Someone else wrote that. Yeah. Mark Zuckerberg turned 40 yesterday. If you're on Facebook and Instagram and you want to get him a gift, I wouldn't bother giving him your personal data. You already gave him that. He's got that.
He's got everything.
Yeah, he's got that all set. Yeah. Steve Buscemi recently was punched in the face by a random attacker in New York City. Buscemi's nose was crooked, his eyes were puffy, and that was before he got punched.
Well, but then someone also beat up like another.
There's like three celebrities in the last week that have been randomly punched.
That all did Boardwalk Empire.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
That's the that was the connection I read.
That.
Yeah.
Oof. Yeah.
And I watched that show probably like the first season, but then it was too much.
Yeah. Yeah, we didn't like it after the first season.
No.
Judge Judy is suing National Enquirer. We talked about this yesterday for defamation. Apparently, they ran an article calling her a happy person. She said, "I will put those lies to rest."
Gosh.
They also accused her of being fair on her show. Yeah, nope. Kansas City Chiefs kicker Harrison Butker attacked President Biden recently in a commencement speech. It's interesting to know, but to be honest, when I go to cast my vote, I wait to see what the linebackers say. I want to know their thoughts on voting.
You're very important.
Also, listen, I never graduated from college, so I don't mean to make fun, but how low is your college when you got the kicker from the Chiefs to do your commencement speech?
Right.
Like Duke gets Jerry Seinfeld, and your college is like, we'd like to welcome to Smith Junior College the kicker from somewhere, like here. I don't even care.
Yeah, he knows a lot.
Yeah,
like be like him.
That's right. Listen, kids. You too can kick your way into your future. Sometimes with life, you gotta put the ball on the little plastic thingy with the forks up. No one knows what it's called. You just put it on there. And sometimes the wind blows it down. And you gotta put it on again. You know what I'm saying? Oh my! And lastly, I mean, how much does your college suck? We got the kicker. That's who we got, the kicker from the Chiefs.
And it's supposed to be like so inspiring. Like,
right.
You kids worked hard and now you're going to go out in the world and you're going to kill it. And just stay strong, stay tough, and do your best. No, I don't like Biden.
Right. Well, yeah, that's even where, yeah.
I don't like.
While I'm here, by the way, and I'm the kicker,
right.
Oh yeah.
And my favorite food is Nashville hot chicken at KFC.
He's up there with like stickers on from different places that are sponsoring him and stuff. Yeah. Oh my. Lastly, athletes at the Paris Olympics are going to have to sleep on narrow beds made of cardboard. They're doing this to discourage them from fooling around. You've heard that at the Olympic Village, like
crazy.
after they're done with their thing, they go to town, like you know. So they've got them sleeping on these narrow cardboard beds. I just want you guys.
They're not going to be any gold medals or whatever. Like people are going to be limping up.
Right, they're all going to be stiff and
line.
like. Yeah. I was actually thinking to myself, you guys are doing this to discourage people from fooling around. You realize we're talking about gold medal gymnasts they're probably flexible enough to figure something out. They'll probably
seriously, they'll do it on the floor.
Right. They'll be okay. They'll figure out some way if they want to. I bet they, also these are people that have spent their whole lives working towards a goal. You think if they want to fool around, they're not going to find a way to make it
Have you seen Survivor combined with Naked and Afraid?
Right.
Okay, now amp it up by 10 and see if cardboard beds really affect anything.
Yeah, I think they'll be okay.
Yeah.
Let's take a break.
So you're telling me I can get any Quiznos 8-inch sub for $5.55 after 5?
Yep.
So I can order an 8-inch Baja Chicken Club for $5.55 after 5?
Yep.
Or a Black Angus Steakhouse for $5.55 after 5?
Yes. Or a French dip, or a steakhouse cheddar, or a peppercorn steak.
For $5.55 after 5?
Yes. Only at Quiznos in Wheatfield, right across from KV.
$5.55 after 5 for any 8-inch sub at the Quiznos in Wheatfield. Cannot be combined with any other offer. Download the Quiznos app today.
Most career paths don't come with a map. Everyone charts their own course, but it helps to know which steps to take. That's why St. Joseph College offers certificate programs that build on your existing interests, skills, and experience. With practical training for high-demand careers, we help you apply your talents. Whether you're new to a field or ready to advance, this is accelerated learning to apply in real-work environments. Visit stjo.edu to literally learn more. Enrollment is open for June certificate programs. Start here, go anywhere.
Your Galena insurance agent is to your financial health what your doctor is to your physical health. Don't put off making sure that you and your assets are fully protected. Call Tasha today at 219-866-0834. Galena Insurance, your Erie insurance specialist. In home, auto, watercraft business, life, and more. Experience the Galena Insurance difference. Call 219-866-0834 today.
Rensselaer Iron and Metal is the picture of going green. Recycling metals is what they do. Keeping the metal business right here in the good old USA is what they're all about. Giving top dollar for your scrap iron not only helps keep your community clean, but it keeps our jobs and steel industry going strong. Remember, when you take your scrap to Rensselaer Iron and Metal, you're supporting your own economy. Rensselaer Iron and Metal, where your trash turns into cash.
Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm.
I'm Chuck McDowell, the timeshare cancellation guy, founder of Wesley Financial Group. Being stuck in a bad timeshare can be overwhelming, straining your finances, your health, and even family relationships. I know because everyday families call us for help, stressed to no end because of a timeshare they were misled into buying and can't even use. Some people even get second jobs or come out of retirement just to pay for fees that go on forever. I founded Wesley Financial Group with one goal in mind, to help good folks out of bad timeshare deals. And our mission is working. To date, we've helped over 40,000 families achieve timeshare freedom. Give me a call. I guarantee if we take you as a client, we'll get you out of your timeshare or you'll pay nothing.
Call now for your free exit info kit. 800-995-2929. 800-995-2929. 800-995-2929. Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm.
This story is called The Ugly Truth About Timeshare. If you think you've done your family a favor by buying a timeshare, you need my help. Hello, I'm Chuck McDowell, founder of Wesley Financial Group. 10 years ago, I started helping folks cancel their timeshare. In the process, started Wesley Financial Group to do one thing, help people get out of their timeshare nightmare. When you buy a timeshare, the timeshare company can raise your annual maintenance fees at will. I recently helped a couple that had their maintenance fees go from $800 to $3,200 a year. They also received a $4,000 assessment for a hurricane that was over 1,000 miles away. Sound crazy? Stop the insanity today. Call my office now. If we take you as a client, I guarantee we'll cancel your timeshare or you'll pay nothing.
Want out of your timeshare? Call now for your free timeshare exit info kit. Call 800-979-1771. That's 800-979-1771. 800-979-1771.
97.7 The Q.
Touhyville. 2 Touhies, and that's a lot of Touhy.
Guess what day it is?
Wednesday, I think.
I think
Wednesday?
Yeah, I don't want to go to work.
If you don't, who will, huh?
If you don't, I'll find someone who will.
They work you to death.
Well, you're an overpaid DJ, so that's up for debate. You talk a lot.
Am I talking a lot? I feel like I'm talking a lot.
You're risking a sprained tongue.
Turn on the mic.
Fired up. Let's see if it works.
Ladies and gentlemen, I think it's time to start the show.
Start the show.
Yeah, sometimes we get going where I think we could sprain our tongue. We get really worked up in the morning. No, probably not. Right, probably not. Listen, I injure myself doing anything else. It's very possible. You know, yesterday we did the chicken.
Your tongue.
Yesterday we did the chicken dance.
Right, my back is hurting.
I was really nervous about the idea of doing it. Like I was like, what if I did hurt myself on camera doing the chicken dance? Like, what if right. I was mostly afraid because I was not thinking it through that I should have took my headphones off. I was mostly afraid that I was going to trip you or choke myself. Like that's so.
Well, and I got Jedi screwed on this whole thing.
Well, because
the chicken in the chicken dance was off beat.
Yes.
So we were watching it and we were like, wait, what?
Right.
Like it's not starting at the
Well, here's what he did. So we were watching a YouTube video while we were doing it.
Right.
And maybe the chicken dance is really this way and we've just never done it the right way because it started with this, and then shake your tail feather.
Yeah.
Well, then like in the second verse, he was doing it backwards. He was doing shake your tail feather, this and this. And I was like, wait, what? What?
And then I remember going na 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 na, like either hooking an arm, but like you know, like all that.
Oh, I never did that. What you're doing right now?
Oh, okay.
At every wedding I went to, that was like and you hooked arms and you're like, you know, you got yourself caught in you know, Aunt Fanny's arm flap and you got knocked down and you know
everyone has an Aunt Fanny.
They do
with an arm flap.
Yeah, that's right. Portion of the show is brought to us by our friends over at the Hilltop Bar and Grill. Listen,
I got a visual. Sorry.
That's twice now this morning that I've gotten a visual like that. Yeah. All right. So don't forget this Friday coming up in a couple of days. The Hilltop's got the James Michael Travis Band and the Fat and Happy food truck going to be out there on Friday. All kinds of fun. Yeah, it's great. Yeah.
Like, you know.
Great country music with the James Michael Travis Band, and then you got of course all the great fun and food of the Fat and Happy food truck and the great folks over there at the Hilltop. So make your plans to head out there this Friday for that. That's the Hilltop Bar and Grill in Morocco. Also want to mention our friends over at Virk's Fine Jewelry. Creating dreams and memories through knowledgeable and creative custom jewelry design. Let them turn your ideas into wearable pieces of art. Visit them at the corner of 18th and Main in Lafayette. Visit Virks.com. All right, let's see what's going on here. We got our poll question from yesterday where we asked you, how do you feel when someone unexpectedly knocks on your door or rings your doorbell? I was really mad. I don't know why I posted that Sebastian Maniscalco video.
Did they take it down or say something about?
No, it didn't. Usually when you put the link, it shows the video underneath it. It didn't. It just shows a link. So
that's weird.
You're asking me a question I cannot answer.
Why?
I just don't understand why it worked that way.
Yeah.
It never does work that way. This time it did.
That was very funny.
Because it showed me when I put it on Facebook, it showed me the preview. So I knew like, okay, it's there. So anyway, so if you have time, go watch it. But it's really funny about the idea. I'm just going to Reader's Digest it. You know, he talks about the idea of how excited people used to be when family and company showed up, when friends or neighbors stopped by. And now when the doorbell rings, you're like, who the, what? Shh, everybody quiet. Like, maybe they won't know we're here. Like, yeah, you know, yeah. So, and that's me. Like, I'm like, someone knocks on the door, someone rings my doorbell. It is a WTF moment. It's a who the what?
Yeah.
Who's here?
Especially
what
if
are you
cleaning.
What do you
got out of the
know?
shower?
Right.
Or, yeah.
Right. And then I see them out there with their pamphlets and stuff, and I'm like, listen, I don't need any. I'm good. Yes, he's already in my heart. I'm fine. I'm good. We don't have to talk about it. I'm all set. I told you about I had a local priest come by my place when I had an apartment in Iowa, and came to the door, knocked on the door. I mean, this was early. I want to say on Saturday morning.
Yeah.
I open the door and he starts his whole spiel. Have you accepted Jesus into your heart? And I'm like, yeah, I'm good. I don't. I'm tired. I don't want to. I'm all set. I'm all set.
I'm tired.
Yeah, I'm good. And I said, I appreciate it. I go, but I'm all set. Thank you very much. I don't think I'm going to come to your church, but thank you. I'm always very nice about it. I don't. And then I went to shut the door, and he put his foot in it. So, and he just said, I just want to finish what, and I go, oh, okay. I go, Father, I go, here's the thing. I go, I'm from Chicago. I don't play this game. I go, you can move your foot or I can grab my gun, whatever we want to do. And he's like, well, no, it's okay. I go, because at that point, now I don't know if you're dressed as a priest, but you're really someone who's coming to get me. Like, listen, I was very nice in the beginning.
Yeah.
Don't put your foot in my door. Like, no. We're not going to do that. So, and oddly enough, I did. And I actually, when he asked me if I had Jesus in my heart, I showed him. This is how bad of a housekeeper I was. I had lived there for a year, and when I moved in, I had set a Bible down that someone gave me when I was leaving because I left a Christian radio station to go work in Iowa, and my boss gave me a big giant Bible. I don't know if you've seen it, but the Bible's a long story, and so it's really long. So it's got 2 testaments and everything. So I'm
proud of you. I'm so proud of you.
So I showed him my big book, and I remember saying something about if he didn't move his foot, I was going to hit him with my big book. I don't remember what I said. I'm going to use this. Yeah. So anyway, none of that's why you called. So we asked you, how do you feel when someone unexpectedly knocks on your door, rings your doorbell? 53% of you said curious. So I don't know if that's good curious or bad curious, but you're at least like, you're wondering who's at the door.
You didn't list like go grab the Bible.
Go
blow
grab
the
Bible,
dust
right,
off your Bible
right.
and
listen. It was on the table. So I moved into a furnished apartment. When I moved in, it was one of the things I just set it on the table, and that's where it sat the whole time I lived in the apartment. The entire time it just was there. Yeah. And you see how I treat my kitchen table. So it was probably surrounded by other things, but it was there.
You're supposed to read it.
I read it. The whole thing. It was there was a story, there was a thing, and then everybody was mad, and then you weren't supposed to look at something, and you turned into salt, and then
you're still in like I don't want to first book.
Well,
because
I don't want to go through the whole thing, and then everybody's like, you interpreted that
then there was
wrong.
A guy, and then there was a girl,
right?
And she tempted him, and then there was a snake,
right? And then there was this guy and this girl, and they didn't even fool around. And then there was a baby, and he came, and it was. And we thought it ended bad, but then it didn't end bad, and it ended good, and then he ascended, and then and here we are. So by the way, for anybody that's all
and then came the Book of Revelations. What?
Wait, what? No, I thought the end was he went up, and there's more. There's more after that.
The Book of Revelations, I still don't get.
Oh, well,
whoa.
And then there was 15 commandments, and then Moses dropped the tablet or something. Wait, no, that was Mel Brooks.
No, that was Mel Brooks.
I always get it confused.
Oh my god. Although that movie,
I hope you're proud of yourself. Now I'm gonna get calls today that I'm sacrilegious and I did it all wrong. So,
you're just funny.
So, all right. So 53% are curious when someone comes to the door. 21% are annoyed. That's where I voted. I'm annoyed if someone comes to me. Don't show up unexpected. Don't, unless you've got a package, don't knock on my door.
Yeah.
Yeah. And even the people with packages, you don't have to knock on my door.
Telling you, get the Alexa thing.
I'll see it.
Tie your Alexa, go get a Ring doorbell, and then all you do is when you're sitting and watching TV or you're cleaning your house, it just goes ding dong, and then Alexa goes, someone is at the front door. Or I have 2 Ring cameras, so it'll say someone is at the back door. And then you just look up, and said mugshot is right there.
Now,
and you can actually talk through it. So you can go, hey, get off my lawn.
Put the McDonald's down.
Right. You're not supposed to take a bite of it.
Yeah. That's why I couldn't do
said
McDelivery.
You could take a bite of my McDonald's.
Yeah, that's why I couldn't do McDelivery. My parents have theirs set up where phone calls show up like that. So it'll come across the screen and it'll say, call from Steve. And it'll come across the screen like their caller ID comes across their screen like our scroll does on our video, like it just scrolls across the bottom.
Wild.
Yeah.
Huh.
They've got it set up like that. So all right. Do you remember yesterday we had a meeting about how it takes me a half an hour to go through the list here?
I know. We did an air check meeting and I was like, okay.
Welcome to Tangent with Steve and Cheryl.
Bring it on down to Tangentville.
That's right. So, all right. So 53% said curious, 21% said annoyed, 17% said nervous. That's where you went.
That's me.
Yeah, that's what you said. You were like, I get nervous when the doorbell rings. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, what now?
What do you want? Who is this? 5% said they feel nothing. They don't feel anything when the doorbell rings. They're like, okay, I'll answer it. I won't answer it. Whatever.
I would love to know if they feel a sense of urgency then to get it. Like, do they drop what they're doing and run to the door? Do they?
Yeah.
That's a whole nother, I guess, piece of this. Like,
Yeah.
do you answer the door?
Right, do
if
you
were to
bother?
yeah.
3% said excited. They're excited when they open the door. So they're old school. And 1% said worried or scared. So a couple of folks said, Mo says depends on the hour. If it's late, I freak out and get something for defense. Ha ha ha. If it's fairly early, I don't care
And
much.
I bet it's not a Bible, but go ahead.
You don't know. It's a big book.
I know.
It would hurt. Yeah. Listen, it'll hurt and it'll save. It does both, kind of like the Old Testament and New Testament.
Oh my gosh. Oh my Lord.
Belinda says, if they don't call before they show, I watch them leave unless I want their company. So she's got him on the little thing, I'm guessing. Brandon says, wondering which of our friends is actually knocking on the door, meaning they would just walk in. Jim says, I think, oh, look, another package from Amazon. And Gina says, we say, who is it? So that's how I react when the door.
Who is it?
Who is it? Yeah. All right.
It's funny.
Let's get to today's poll question on Would You Rather Wednesday. Okay. This is a totally random Would You Rather Wednesday.
Okay.
But I thought it might be fun. Would you rather have your favorite meal, like meaning entree,
Okay.
or your favorite dessert?
Meal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me too.
Meal.
Me too. Yeah. Like,
Half the time I could be at a place that I love the desserts and I don't even make it to it. Like, meaning I order my meal and I so enjoy it that
Right.
there's just no.
Maybe you skip the meal, go right to dessert. Now what's better?
Yeah.
So head to the Touhyville Show Facebook page, like us, of course. Check out our smiling faces on YouTube if you'd like, and answer the poll question on Would You Rather Wednesday. Would you rather have your favorite meal or your favorite dessert? Let us know.
Weather is brought to you by Jasper County REMC.
Today, scattered showers before 10 a.m., then isolated showers after 3 p.m. Mostly cloudy with a high near 71. Tonight, partly cloudy with a low around 52. Thursday, scattered showers and thunderstorms after 1 p.m. Increasing clouds with a high near 76. Thursday night, scattered showers and thunderstorms, mostly cloudy with a low around 60. Friday, showers likely and possibly a thunderstorm after 1 p.m. Mostly cloudy with a high near 73.
That's your forecast from the Vaughn Materials Weather Center. Call Vaughn Materials for dirt, rock, decorative stone, or mulch. Delivery available. Call 219-816-1142 or visit their website at vaughnexcavating.com.
All right, honey, I'm heading out for my morning walk. Hey, neighbor, front yard is looking great.
Yeah, we picked up some beautiful plants from Clark's.
Oh, there's Scott. Hey, your landscaping looks incredible.
Yep, quick trip to Clark's for some rocks and mulch. It was super easy with their help.
All right, see you guys later. Honey, I'm back from my walk.
Great. Hey, I was thinking we should really do something with our front yard.
You know, we should go to Clark's Garden and Floral Center. They have everything from plants to rocks and mulch to outdoor decorations.
Great idea. Did you come up with that on your own?
Of course.
Clark's Garden and Floral Center on Route 231 in Remington. Visit online at clarksgardenandfloral.com and like them on Facebook.
Most career paths don't come with a map. Everyone charts their own course, but it helps to know which steps to take. That's why St. Joseph College offers certificate programs that build on your existing interests, skills, and experience. With practical training for high-demand careers, we help you apply your talents. Whether you're new to a field or ready to advance, this is accelerated learning to apply in real-work environments. Visit stjo.edu to literally learn more. Enrollment is open for June certificate programs. Start here, go anywhere.
Get in zone, AutoZone.
Welcome to AutoZone. What are you working on today? I think my battery's dead. With free battery testing and charging, we can help you get back on the road.
Get in zone,
So what if I need a new one? We have the right Duralast battery for you, only at AutoZone.
Get in zone, AutoZone.
And what about my old battery? We can recycle it right here at America's #1 battery destination.
Get in zone, AutoZone.
Restrictions apply.
Q, you're on the air.
Hi, Steve. This is Jessie from Carpet Barn in DeMont. I was calling to let you know that we here at Carpet Barn are starting our 20% off all stock items here in store.
That is big news. For a limited time, Carpet Barn in DeMont has 20% off all in-stock flooring. Don't wait. These deals won't last long. Get to Carpet Barn in DeMont now or visit them online at carpetbarnllc.com.
Looking to sell your home? At Fit For You Home Solutions, we're not just your cash buyer. We are your trusted allies through the entire selling process. If you are an overwhelmed landlord, behind on your payments, or inherited a property with a lot of stuff that is a hassle for you, we got your back. With the streamlined process and fair cash offers, we'll make buying your home easy peasy. Call or text 219-206-0666 today, or visit us online at homes.com. That's fitforyouhomesllc.com.
Your Galena insurance agent is to your financial health what your doctor is to your physical health. Don't put off making sure that you and your assets are fully protected. Call Tasha today at 219-866-0834. Galena Insurance, your Erie insurance specialist. In home, auto, watercraft business, life, and more. Experience the Galena Insurance difference. Call 219-866-0834 today.
Hello.
Hey, man. I need your help.
Doing what?
Well, see, I'm clearing out the garage and I need help loading my truck and taking the junk to the landfill. It should only be 3 or maybe 4 or 5 or 6 trips.
Just get a dumpster from Patriot Dumpster Service instead. It'll be faster.
A dumpster? Oh, I don't want to spend a lot on this.
Not so fast, my friend. Patriot Dumpster Service has very reasonable and competitive rates. Plus, they'll help you get the right size dumpster for your job. They drop it off, you fill it up, and they'll come back and take it away. No fuss, no muss.
How do I get a hold of them?
Just go to patriotdumpster.in and click on Book Now. Pick the dates you need the dumpster for, and it's yours for up to 14 days.
Well, that sounds easy.
Oh, it is, and you don't have to worry about scratching up your truck and getting hurt with all that loading and unloading.
Thanks. So when are you coming over?
I gotta go.
I wish my friends were as dependable as Patriot Dumpster Service.
Let the friendly and reliable team at Patriot Dumpster Service, a family-owned and operated company that puts their customers first. Patriot Dumpster Service, serving Valpo to Monticello and Catlin to Wanata and all points in between. You can trust Patriot Dumpster Service to handle your waste management needs with integrity, reliability, and a genuine dedication to your satisfaction. Visit them today at patriotdumpster.in.
Touhyville. Double the Touhies, double the fun.
It's Wednesday.
Is it? Wednesday.
You know what time it is?
Is it time to make the donuts?
I read somewhere that the smell of donuts is one of the strongest aphrodisiacs.
Donuts!
Whoa,
excellent!
That's how you get banned from a donut shop.
Donut o'clock.
That's great. Oh, the diet starts tomorrow. But the show must go on. Now!
It's showtime.
Always donut o'clock.
Yes.
Listen, I like beer, okay? I like certain beers. I like my beer after work and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
But the phrase beer o'clock gives me the chill. It just sounds like it's just one of those things that just does it for me. Yeah, like I just can't. It's just the handful of people that I've known that have said beer o'clock, like they're just those, like I just think, that they're ding dongs. That said, donut o'clock, that just gives me the all warm inside.
Mm-hmm.
All warm inside donuts.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. You said to me that you you went to Dunkin' Donuts recently, and I was like, I'm sorry, I know you have other things about work to tell me about and about a meeting and such, but I want to go back for a minute. You were at Dunkin' Donuts, and I don't have any, and there's none here.
Over at the
And
Compass
you know,
station. So I can't.
It's the only Dunkin' Donuts in like a 20-mile radius.
know,
I
I
mean,
know.
it's portion of the show is brought about just by another season in DeMont. They don't have donuts, but they got great stuff.
Yes.
Coming up tomorrow is their super duper spring stuff thing. It's listen. I
mean,
understand
Carla said,
I
use your
understand-
liberties.
I
with
understand that you're
naming it.
right.
but
You're
geez.
friends with Carla. I understand that, but she keeps changing the name of these things, and my brain doesn't work that fast. It's the Spring is in Bloom shopping event, is what it's called. So,
Otherwise known as that spring thing again.
the
right.
spring thing with all the people that are going to be there, and they're going to pop up and do the stuff. Listen. The other one was called the Spring Fling Vendor Pop-Up. Okay.
Yeah.
And I like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I was perfectly fine with Spring Fling Vendor Pop-Up Part 2. I thought that was, how about
I loved it. I told her we were saying part D, and she's like, "Oh yeah, okay. I'll work on something."
Right, I'll come up with a name then. I didn't know you were going to make fun
She
of
said,
it.
she's like, "That's nice. I love you, but I'll call you in a couple minutes."
I'll come up with another name, No, but we had all kinds of names for it.
Oh.
We had the Spring Fling Vendor Pop-Up, Return of the Pop-Up. We had, Pop-Up 2 Electric Boogaloo. Like, we had all kinds of things,
Electric
but no, none of those are what stuck. The movie poster is out, and it's Spring is in Bloom shopping event tomorrow from 4 p.m. till 8 p.m. at the another season in DeMont, 605 North Halleck Street.
Listen,
in DeMont.
Here's what I love about it.
Mhm.
There's a lot of different unique things to buy. So first of all, the play. Let's talk about Carla's Place.
Mhm.
Great place to go without a pop-up. For anything,
Yeah,
any
fun
gift,
stuff.
anything you're ever like, I just want to tell a coworker they mean a lot to me.
Sure. Mhm.
Go to Carla.
Yep.
Anytime you have, okay, so my daughter's dating a boyfriend and it's his birthday. What in the world? I don't know this kid very well, but I want to get him something. Another season and their team. Anything, for any reason. Little kids, customized hats, trucker hats, like anything special, newborn baby gift, someone passed away, forever flowers. For any reason, go to another season. Then you add all these fun once in a while vendors, like the jewelry and all that stuff, and the hive tattoo, and
We got the Hive Tattoo
permanent
Studio,
jewelry.
the Retro Rose,
Yep.
Tinsel Envy, Fusion Beauty Bar, Carrie's Cookies,
Yeah.
and Farm Girl Soap Company.
Yeah, and I still have to try Carrie's cookies.
All right. Yeah.
So we talked way in the beginning of
Yeah.
her starting up. So I
All right.
thank God I'm starting to see her everywhere. So
Yeah, it's good
so
stuff.
so go there, and then you meet a bunch of ladies that you don't know.
Hello, ladies.
Hello, ladies.
Yeah.
But I mean, and it's not just for ladies, but I mean,
No.
you can meet friends there.
Yeah.
So it's nice fellowship. Again, that's my word of the word
of
the week.
the month, really.
month.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You really like.
Fellowship is so important.
Mhm.
Being alone kind of sucks. I could just tell you, like, just moving here and trying to, we're not in kindergarten where we go, will you be my friend? Like,
right.
Yeah, and then
yeah.
you're working, and then you're trying to keep work separate than friendships, let's say, like outside, which is
Yep.
the hardest part for me, just because love runs deep for me. So
Sure.
once I'm in, I'm
Yeah.
yeah. So that is definitely a way where you see commonality, or you laugh, and then someone's like, "Oh, you do the morning show? That's funny," that kind of thing. Or I listen to you every morning. That's fun
Right.
too.
Right.
So
Absolutely. Yeah.
it's just, and Carla and her staff, friendliest, nicest, biggest hearted people. I don't know.
Yeah. So 605 North Halleck Street in DeMont.
How's that for a 15
I was
second
gonna say,
live read?
let's not do
Yeah,
the
like,
whole
come back
the whole
tomorrow, we'll do
hour
a whole-
on another season. I get it. It's a nice place. So it's all right. That commercial was longer than the book I was talking about before. It was that commercial had 3 testaments. All right. So apparently there is no beef.
That
between-
that
Thank you
took
for
a minute.
coming. Yeah, thanks for that. Was one of those grenade jokes. You,
Yeah.
you let it sit for a second. Yeah. So, all right. So apparently there is no beef between Howard Stern and Jerry Seinfeld. By the way, if you're
Do you buy that? I buy there.
100%.
Do you really? I buy
100%.
that there was one until he apologized.
No, I think 100%. Unless Howard Stern is the most thin-skinned comic I've ever met. I mean,
That's true.
for
I don't know
all
that
the
he
things
cares.
that Howard Stern says about people and
Yeah,
has said about people,
Yeah.
you better be able to take it if you're going to dish it, you
Yeah.
know. So on the Howard Stern show Monday, he addressed a potential feud between him and Seinfeld because Seinfeld made comments on the Fly on the Wall podcast, which I forget who's on, but that's a famous podcast too.
Okay.
Jerry had said that basically that Howard Stern was an interviewer and not necessarily a comedian. And now comedians have podcasts and comedians are, funnier or, this was Howard Stern talking about it. So he didn't really know exactly what Seinfeld said.
Okay.
He said, Jerry had said that basically I'm an interviewer and that I'm not a comedian and that now comedians have podcasts and comedians are, funnier or something like that. He says, I read it and I went, oh, that's weird because Jerry is a personal friend of mine, especially his wife, Jessica, is really good friends with Howard Stern's wife. So, and I've seen like Jerry Seinfeld on Howard Stern's show and they talk about hanging out personally, like that they do stuff together.
Okay. So then he had a context. He knew that it wasn't said to hurt him.
Right. He was just, and also, you and I talked a little bit about this yesterday, and we've talked about this over the time of you coming on and doing the show, because you've known me on the show to listen. You've come in and filled in.
Right.
But even though to an extent this is me, I don't know how to tell you guys this, but when I talk to everybody in real life, it's not the same as when I'm on the radio. I'm not this hyped up. I don't stop our conversations to tell you about, a business or anything like that. We're still doing a show. This is still a 3-hour show, even though
the 3-hour show.
Right. Even though we share some of our real life and stuff like that. So Jerry Seinfeld is an entertainer and he was on a podcast chit-chatting, joking around, making jokes. Yes, maybe at the expense of his friend Howard Stern, but he probably thought he's my friend Howard Stern, and he's also Howard Stern. Like he'll be fine. But now all of a sudden it's taken a thing. So Stern went on to say, I thought, well, I think he came off a really bad week. Let's put it that way. Stern continued, perhaps referring to all the negative reception from critics on Unfrosted, his movie getting a lot of bad reviews.
It is?
Yeah.
We keep wanting to watch that.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
Okay.
And then students walking out of his commencement speech at Duke.
Yeah,
so
but that's
he says Jerry called me immediately, and he was like, "Oh, I blanked up, and I want to apologize." So Seinfeld, I guess, thought he said something and didn't think that much about it, but then thought, "Oh, I probably just said something rotten to him." Yeah. So he said, when you're on the air and stuff, it just comes out. I was just saying, you're this interviewer. And I said, Jerry, you don't even have to. He said, this is embarrassing. I'm the king of going on the air and having millions of regrets afterwards. He says, apology accepted. I don't care. You know what? I'm not a comedian. I'm an interviewer. I don't know what I am. I'm always considered myself a bit of a comedian, but whatever it is, don't worry about it. And he apologized for a really long time and said it really came out wrong. So it's funny because even though I've done this way longer, radio, I mean, and I have the ability to do all this stuff. This is the most I've ever done during a show, by the way, like is video, computer, read stories, play the commercials on a second station. Like it's all a bunch of stuff that's going on here.
Time it all. Yeah.
Right. Along with let's make sure we got the stories. And then let you and I chit chat off the air about what we're going to talk about. And let's get coffee. And then sometimes you have to go to the bathroom, which I know everybody goes to the bathroom at work, but I'm just, adding to the list. So it's, so my point is that at my heart and soul, I'm a comedian. From little kid, all I cared about, I didn't care if I got sent to the principal's office. I didn't care if I got in trouble. I didn't care if mom and dad had to come to school. If I made people laugh, that was worth it. School was an audience to me. When I was in 5th grade, my teacher, if you didn't do your homework or you acted up, the punishment was you had to stand throughout the whole class. Well, all that means is everyone else is sitting and I'm standing, so I'm the center of attention. Okay, I'll act up just long enough for me to have to stand. And now every time she turns around, I'm doing a little dance. I'm getting on my chair. I'm being silly guy. So it's and from there, you might be surprised to find out where my grades went from then on,
And a happy Teacher Appreciation Week. We really
Listen.
appreciate the fact that you
Listen.
haven't hanged yourself in the closet because of
Yes.
kids like Steve.
Yes, you gave me an audience. Yeah, absolutely. So, my point is that I've always considered myself a comedian rather than a radio host, even though I was a full-time stand-up comedian for about 5 years. I've been a radio person way longer.
I'll tell you something else. The first thing that struck me when you were running through what he said is that he said, "I'm really not a comedian. I'm an interviewer." And all I thought about was all the politicals and how you were an interview. You knocked it out.
Well, that's very sweet, but like
It's not sweet. It's true.
to me, because I've been doing this for so long, that doesn't feel like anything. That
It
feels
doesn't,
like,
but they came in here and that's not what they do is radio
Right.
commercials. So it's like if someone said, okay, you're going to be on the Tonight Show. Not that we're not of that caliber, but
Yeah.
it makes you that, oh my gosh, like, what am I wearing? What am I going to say? Am I going to stumble? What am I going to do?
Yeah.
And this is the time on top of it that they had to sound the most confident ever.
Sure.
Right. For
Yep.
these commercials. And I mean, I was involved in all of it just because I booked most all of it, but just watching you do your thing made everyone able to get through, answer the questions and not be nervous. And that's a gift.
Yeah.
So,
well, that's very nice. Yeah.
So,
yeah,
you're-
it was.
it's-
Yeah, I mean, but it's so funny because I care so much about being funny that the other stuff that I do is just kind of there. Like, by the way, going back a little bit, Kathy says, I've never heard beer o'clock, but I have heard beer 30. LOL. So, all right, it's beer 30. Let's
I have
head over.
never
Yeah.
heard that.
Yeah. All right. So I got to take a break, but just real quick, going back to the Howard Stern thing. So Fly on the Wall, I knew it was somebody famous. That's Dana Carvey and David Spade's podcast. So yeah, two sort of funny people.
yeah.
They
Okay.
do okay for themselves.
Yeah.
So Seinfeld was on there, and he said Howard Stern kind of invented this, right? Meaning the comedy interview show format. He said, but we're better than him now. Howard is interesting. Howard's a great interview, but comedy chops, I mean, can we speak candidly? They're all great, but let's face it, he's been outflanked by some and yourselves. I mean, absolutely, this show, comedy podcast, this is the best one on the air. So I get what he was saying. And here's the thing. As a radio person, I can look at Howard Stern and say talented, entertaining, pioneer, all those
Pioneer
things.
big time.
All
Yeah.
those things.
Yep.
And he did do funny bits over his time, but I don't know that I'd put him in the comedian category. I'd put him in great radio host.
Right. Talk show host.
Right.
Right.
Over the years, he's done some great radio, really interesting radio, entertaining radio, but not always funny.
Right. He always pulls a side out of the interviewee that you
Yes.
would never know is in there.
That's what I was going to say. And that's why I say great interviewer, because he can, he gets people to feel comfortable. And you look at, he does it in a really good way, not only by them chit-chatting, but he also, his studio has a couch for them to sit on.
That's
They're
what I'm saying.
relaxed.
And
They
they're
got
not all dressed
earbuds
up.
in,
Yeah,
maybe.
it's not
There's
Hollywood.
a microphone
Yeah.
just kind of over here.
Yep.
Like, it's just, we're just going to chit chat for a while. And now he's on satellite and he can say anything he wants, So, yeah. But
And I like that it's not as sexualized. Like when I was in college, he was all the rave, like in the 80s,
Yeah.
And it was like, okay.
It was a bit much. Yeah.
You said boob 3 times. That's great.
Or
okay.
or that
you had
they
somebody
had them
with,
in there. Yeah. That was a bit
it
much.
was kind of like enough already. But
yeah.
I think that's what pushed the limits of allowing the kind of shows that we have now,
Sure.
where we're not, where
Yeah.
it's not pigeonholed and like
Right.
all proper, if you will. I'm not
Yeah.
I'm not crazy for those kinds, but
Right.
some people are.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I get it. So
Something for everyone, I guess.
yeah. So I do think I think Seinfeld had a point.
Yeah.
But I get how he can take it as like saying you're not
Insulting.
funny.
Yeah, it was-
It's not
yeah.
meant that way. He's just saying
Well,
there's
and
a
then
difference between a stand-up comedian and a radio host.
Well, and then the media goes and they make it Seinfeld insults the heck out of,
Sure.
his best friend.
Oh,
Yeah. And then you're like, what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now it turns
So
into
I
a
think
thing, so
I think what's nice is that they're both of them are smart enough to know not to take the bait.
right. Yeah. And
They just didn't
move
take the
on.
bait.
Yep.
Dude, why did you
Yeah.
insult me? Oh,
Yeah.
why'd you say mean things?
Yep.
They were like, no. It's
Right.
all that right now, though. I can't
know.
stand on social media. I don't know what this latest thing is where the headline is one thing,
Mm-hmm.
then it goes read in the comments, and then the story is nothing about what the headline is.
Oh, yeah. Clickbait junk. Yeah.
And then you see a bunch of people commenting, don't bother, they're still together.
Right,
Don't
right, yeah,
bother.
let it go,
They
yeah,
have this
yeah.
is about it'll be like news about so and so on Vanderpump Rules in addition to their family. So you obviously think someone's pregnant, right?
Right.
No, so they bought a goldfish. I mean, like
Yeah. Right.
that's not a story.
Yep. All right. Let's take a break. When we come back, we've got Frank with sports. So stick around for that. I'm not sure if Frank will have it in his sports, but we'll talk about it. Caitlin Clark with her regular season debut last night.
Oh,
so yeah.
Don't let spring allergies make you miserable. Try the quick, drug-free solution trusted by over 4 million people. Navage. Only Navage uses suction to flush out your sinuses using refreshing saline, helping you breathe easier, sleep better, and feel healthier. And here's even better news. Navage is now available at your local Sam's Club in a great new value pack. It's everything you need to start breathing better immediately at Sam's guaranteed best price. Navage. Navage. Breathe easy.
You took the first step and quit smoking, but even former smokers may still be at risk for lung cancer. That's why SaveByTheScan.org wants you to know about a new low-dose CT scan that can detect lung cancer early. It takes only 60 seconds and could save your life. You took the first step, now take the next. Visit SaveByTheScan.org for a simple quiz to see if you're eligible and talk to your doctor about screening. SaveByTheScan.org is brought to you by the American Lung Association's Lung Force Initiative and the Ad Council.
97.7 WLQI Rensselaer. 97.7 The Q.
This check of news brought to us by Fozzie Califf Appliances in Rensselaer and DeMott. Here's Russ Martin.
The Rensselaer City Council will be making their choice for a school board position in the days ahead. Mayor Jeff Phillips had these comments.
We received 4 applicants. Councilperson Weiser is in charge of this program. They're going to interview people, I believe, May 22nd. And then we hope to make that award at the end of our May meetings, which is moved from May 27th on Memorial Day to May 28th at 6 p.m. We had some really good applicants for that position.
The term for the school board member is 4 years, beginning on July 1st. A national recognition of one of the schools in the Kankakee Valley School Corporation was noted in the Indiana General Assembly during this last legislative session. Superintendent Don Street has more information.
Representative Michael Ellsworth presented DeMont Elementary School Principal Josh Pierman with a certificate from the General Assembly recognizing the achievement of DeMont Elementary School as a national blue ribbon school by the United States Department of Education. And we can appreciate Representative Ellsworth for this recognition.
Our news department had previously spoken with DeMont Elementary School Principal Josh Pierman on a previous news report. Franciscan Express Care Working Well and Healthy Access will be hosting a public open house at their new location at 1103 East Gray Street in Rensselaer. A press release said the new location is across the highway from the hospital's east parking lot. The event will be on Tuesday, May 21st from 6 p.m. until 7 o'clock. The new hours of operation, 8 a.m. until 4 p.m. Monday through Friday. The Pulaski County Election Board will convene a public meeting at 1 p.m. on Thursday, May 16th in the Pulaski County Clerk's temporary location at 117 East Main Street, Winnemac. The main purpose of this public meeting will be to go over primary election procedures and concerns and to certify the 2024 primary election. Pulaski County also received 10 provisional ballots. If you have any questions, you're encouraged to contact County Clerk Jolyn Bainey at 574-946-3313. The Jasper County Republican Party will be having their 34th annual golf outing to be held this year at Curtis Creek Golf Course, and the date is June 28th. The entry fee is $100 per golfer, $400 per foursome, and includes golf, cart, lunch, steak dinner, and prizes. Those wishing to eat lunch only, the cost is $15, or steak dinner only, $25. There are whole sponsorships as well. Registration forms can be found at the Jasper County Republican Women Facebook page. With questions, contact Jeff at 219-863-0546 or Carla at 219-713-6070. The deadline to enter the golf outing is June 20th. This is National Police Week, held to pay tribute to those men and women who have lost their lives in the line of duty and to continue to recognize the commitment of all officers who serve and protect our communities. Enjoy the rest of your day. Stay safe, stay well, everyone. I'm Russ Martin.
Are you ready to take your home to the next level? Then look no further than Fozzie Califf Appliances in Rensselaer. This May, celebrate May as Maytag Month and upgrade to the best appliances on the market. Maytag appliances are built tough to handle any mess or load. And with Fozzie Califf's unbeatable prices and expert installation services, you can trust that your home will run smoothly for years to come. Don't wait. Visit Fozzie Califf Appliances in Rensselaer today and take advantage of amazing deals and discounts on all of your favorite Maytag products.
Local obituaries are sponsored by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Respect, dignity, compassion. 3 simple words, yet they mean a great deal to us. They represent those values we strive to offer each and every family we serve, just as we have for nearly 70 years. Jackson Funeral Chapels, Jackson Monuments, and Memory Garden Cemetery.
85-year-old Dolores Jean Dobson of Winnemac passed away on Thursday, May 9th. Visitation will be from 10 a.m. until noon Eastern Time today at Frayne Mortuary, Winnemac. Services will be held at noon Eastern today at Frayne Mortuary with Thurman Ritchie officiating. Burial at Idle Cemetery in Francisville. Memorial contributions may be made to the Alzheimer's Association or the Jim Dobson Memorial Fund through the Community Foundation of Pulaski County. Online tributes may be offered at fraynemortuary.com. Arrangements entrusted to Frayne Mortuary, Winnemac. 59-year-old Keith Geralds of Schneider passed away on Thursday, May 9th. Visitation will be Thursday, May 16th from 10 a.m. until noon at Village Baptist Church, Lake Village. Funeral services for Keith Geralds will be held on Thursday at noon at Village Baptist Church, Pastor Fred Zog officiating. Burial with military honors will follow at Lake Village Cemetery. In lieu of flowers, memorials may be made to disabled American veterans. Steinke Funeral Home has been entrusted with the arrangements. Condolences may be shared with the family at steinkefuneralhome.com. 94-year-old Norma Lawson of Rensselaer passed away on Wednesday, April 24th. Visitation will be Saturday, May 18th from 1 until 3 o'clock at Steinke Funeral Home, Rensselaer. A memorial service for Norma Lawson will be held on Saturday at 3 at Steinke Funeral Home. In lieu of flowers, memorials may be made to Franciscan Hospice Care. Steinke Funeral Home has been entrusted with the arrangements. 76-year-old Dr. Robert K. of Rensselaer passed away on May 3rd. A memorial mass will be held on Monday, May 20th at St. Augustine Catholic Church at 11 a.m. Central Time with Father Joshua Bennett officiating. A celebration of life for Dr. Robert K. will be held at a later date. In lieu of flowers, memorials may be made to the Michael J. Fox Foundation for Parkinson's Research. To share memories and or condolences, visit jacksonfuneral.com. Area funeral arrangements brought to you by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Weather is brought to you by George Ade Memorial Healthcare Center.
Today, scattered showers before 10 a.m., then isolated showers after 3 p.m. Mostly cloudy with a high near 71. Tonight, partly cloudy with a low around 52. Thursday, scattered showers and thunderstorms after 1 p.m. Increasing clouds with a high near 76. Thursday night, scattered showers and thunderstorms, mostly cloudy with a low around 60. Friday, showers likely and possibly a thunderstorm after 1 p.m. Mostly cloudy with a high near 73.
That's your forecast from the Vaughn Materials Weather Center. Call Vaughn Materials for dirt, rock, decorative stone, or mulch. Delivery available. Call 219-816-1142 or visit their website at vaughnexcavating.com.
Joanne, are you sure this is a good idea? You really want me to shoot you out of a cannon?
A buyer called and wanted to know what the roof looked like, so I'm going to get a good picture.
The team at Jenkins Realtors will go above and beyond to help you buy or sell your home. Since 1976, Jenkins Realtors have been helping the people in our community buy the home of their dreams or make that move by selling their home. Call 219-866-5908 or visit JenkinsRealtorsInc.com. Jenkins Realtors, trusted, respected, recommended.
Did you get a good picture?
Welcome to Touhyville, 97.7 The Q and 98 Gold. It's time for a look at sports. It's brought to us by our friends over at Nitco. Visit nitco.com today and find out how you can get high-speed internet for your home or your business.
A pleasant good Wednesday. Here's your sports. I'm Frank Sprinkle. We'll start with the Pacers in the NBA playoffs. Their Eastern Conference semifinal against the New York Knicks, continuing to follow script with the home team winning each game. That's what happened at Madison Square Garden Tuesday in Game 5. The Knicks torching the Pacers 121-91. Pacers did make it close early third quarter, only down 7 before the Knicks distancing themselves, going out in a 19-1 run. Fifth time in this postseason that Jalen Brunson reached the 40-point plateau. The Knicks point guard picking up 44. Pacers led by 22 from Pascal Siakam. Knicks now 1 win away from advancing, up 3 games to 2. The Pacers will look to keep the season alive and try to force a decisive 7th game. It's Game 6 back at Gainbridge Fieldhouse on Friday. To the WNBA, the pro debut for Caitlin Clark Tuesday winds up in a losing cause as the Indiana Fever dropped the season opener 92-71 at the Connecticut Sun. Clark finishing just 5 of 15 from the field, only 4 of 11 on threes. However, she ended the night as the Fever's leading scorer with 20. To the area high school sports scene, the IHSA tournament underway Tuesday in girls track and field at Kankakee Valley. The sectional there hosts Kankakee Valley, taking advantage of their home track and winning the sectional as a team out of 12 schools. Rensselaer Central finishing 5th in 6. West Central, South Noonan ended up 10th, while DeMont Christian took 12th. Kankakee Valley with 4 first-place showings from Ella Cardin, both team and individually. Her Cougar teammate Haley Haas claimed 2 first-place finishes in 1 team and 1 individual event. South Noonan's Addison Standish took first in the 300-meter hurdles. 11 schools part of the Benton Central sectional, which featured North White, the team champion, followed by Tri-County in second, while host Benton Central got 4th. For North White, Autumn Rife had 2 first-place finishes in individual events. Also for the Vikings, both Delia Moreno and Emma Renschel each took first in 2 events, both team and individually. Tri-County with a first in pole vault from Madison Spencer and a first in lawn jump by Jasmine Durando. Tuesday's high school softball, North White a 9-1 winner at home over Rensselaer Central. On the mound, the Vikings, Kaylin Applegate, 13 strikeouts, no walks. At the plate, Applegate, a 3-hit game, 2 for extra bases with an RBI. Also 3 hits and a home run. Melanie Crawford, 2 RBIs for her. Raylan Anliker went deep as well, 2 hits, 3 RBIs for Morgan Carter. A 12-2 road loss for Kankakee Valley and Munster, called by Mercy Rule after 5 innings. Also decided after 5 innings due to Mercy Rule. North Noonan defeats host South Noonan 17-1. Bryn Christensen doubling twice. She drove in 4. Summer win with 3 RBIs, a combined 12 Ks, 1 walk between Cindy Rainford and Paige Culbreth. West Central picks up a 20-0 victory visiting Frontier, called after 5 because of the Mercy Rule. Annika Smith with 3 RBIs. Her lone hit a triple. Brooklyn Lattimore had 3 hits and a run driven in. School baseball on Tuesday, Tri-County with a 2-0 win at Frontier. 2 hits and an RBI for Kobe Baylor. Connor Ross going the distance, 7 innings, no runs allowed, 7 strikeouts, 2 walks. Major League Baseball, a doubleheader split at Guaranteed Rate Field on Tuesday as the White Sox making a Monday's rainout with the Washington Nationals. White Sox losing game 1 6-3, then responding with a 4-0 shutout win in the nightcap. Andrew Vaughn responsible for all 4 White Sox runs, a 3-run homer in the 3rd, then a solo blast in the 8th. Eric Betty continues to shine in the rotation. He's now 4-0. d'Arnaud, 7 innings, just 3 hits, 6 Ks, no walks. Rubber game set for Wednesday. White Sox and Nationals. We'll have it on both Bear Country, 104.5 FM and 98 Gold. An afternoon finale, White Sox Network pregame, 12:30 p.m. Central. First pitch, 1:10 p.m. Central. Cubs shut out for the second time in consecutive nights to the Atlanta Braves, falling 7-0 on Tuesday, game 2 of 3 in Georgia. The Braves will look to sweep the Cubs in the finale on Wednesday. A trade for the Cubs on Tuesday, picking up right-handed reliever Tyson Miller from the Seattle Mariners in exchange for minor league infielder Jake Slaughter. Miller returns to the Cubs, having pitched 2 games during the 60-game 2020 season. And that's a look at your sports for this Wednesday. I'm Frank Sprinkle.
When it comes to home entertainment, you want the best internet, TV, and voice that work with your lifestyle. That's why you need Nitco. They're in your neighborhood. They live and work in the communities they serve, and they have one goal: bring their customers outstanding service and customer support. For the best in speed and reliability, check out Nitco services available to you. You could qualify for up to $30 off your monthly bill by visiting nitco.com/ACP. To sign up for the best in home entertainment, call 219-866-7101 or visit nitco.com.
All right, let's play Find the Big Deal with Striker Mantil. Give me a call, 219-866-4104. We're looking for the price on T-bone, porterhouse, or bone-in strip steak. Steaks on sale at Striker Mantil, 219-866-4104. Let me know the price. You'll be entered in for a chance to win a $50 gift card from Striker Mantil and Touhyville. Good luck.
Get the most important woman in your life a 5-carat certified colorless tennis bracelet for $1,650, set in 14-karat gold. Founded by a family of diamond experts for 3 generations, CleanOrigin.com offers hard-to-beat pricing for lab-grown diamonds. Get 10% off when you use code LOCAL10 at CleanOrigin.com or our retail store at Woodfield in Schaumburg. Use code LOCAL10 at CleanOrigin.com.
At Lowe's, save big every day when you buy in bulk. Save 10% when you buy 20 or more select self-leveling underlayment. And there's more. Save 10% when you buy 2 or more packs of 360 Trex Universal Hidden Fasteners. Visit us in-store or online for low prices on the materials you need. Because Lowe's knows savings. Lowe's knows pros. Selection varies by location while supplies last. Discount taken at time of purchase. See sales associate for details.
Pizza's here. Oh, great. I'd love some, but I'm worried about my stomach issues.
If you're worried about having diarrhea, gas, bloating, stomach pain, or loose, oily stools, it may not just be stomach issues. It could be a condition called exocrine pancreatic insufficiency, or EPI. With EPI, the pancreas doesn't release enough enzymes to break down food, but EPI is manageable. Use the symptom checker on identifyepi.com and talk to your doctor. That's identifyepi.com. Sponsored by AbbVie.
If you're 55 and up, T-Mobile has plans built just for you. Like 2 lines of talk, text, and data for just $30 a line. That's a 45% savings versus Verizon and AT&T. Experience all this and more on America's largest 5G network. At T-Mobile, customers 55 and up can get 2 lines of talk, text, and data for just $30 a line. Switch today. With AutoPay using debit or bank account plus taxes and fees, 45% off 2 lines versus AT&T Starter and Verizon Welcome. Plan benefits vary. See detail.
Congratulations to Carrie and DeMott. She knew that steak is on sale this week at Striker Mantil. You can get your T-bone, porterhouse, or bone-in strip steak for just $7.99 a pound when you use your digital rewards account. Ordering groceries is easier than ever. Online shopping available at Striker Mantil. You get your in-store sale prices, pickup or delivery, online coupons, reward points, and more. Striker Mantil, life made simple, food made easy. Sign up today using your rewards account login and password at shop.strikermantil.com. That's shop.strikermantil.com. You use your rewards account login and password, you're all set. All right, your second chance to get registered for that $50 gift card will be up on the WLQI and 98 Gold Facebook pages here shortly. Head over there. Comment with the price in the same item. You'll be entered in for a chance to win that $50 gift card from Striker Mantil and Touhyville. We're going to draw the winner on Friday. Good luck.
It's time for the Home of the Week, brought to you by Cornerstone Real Estate in downtown Rensselaer.
This is Terry Figley, owner of Cornerstone Real Estate. Our home of the week is located at 613 East Thompson Street in Rensselaer. This charming ranch home has over 1,500 square feet of living space, featuring 3 bedrooms, 1.5 baths, a spacious living room with a stunning front window, and a beautiful family room with a fireplace. The large kitchen and the dining room have plenty of space for entertaining. A detached garage and a cement drive are fantastic extras. Don't miss out on the chance to make this your forever home. Let's go look. Call Cornerstone Real Estate at 219-866-4528. Let our real estate experience work for you.
Listen for the Home of the Week every Wednesday and Friday morning on WLQI, featuring the best homes in the real estate market. Brought to you by Cornerstone Real Estate on Washington Street in downtown Rensselaer.
Most career paths don't come with a map. Everyone charts their own course, but it helps to know which steps to take. That's why St. Joseph College offers certificate programs that build on your existing interests, skills, and experience. With practical training for high-demand careers, we help you apply your talents. Whether you're new to a field or ready to advance, this is accelerated learning to apply in real-work environments. Visit stjo.edu to literally learn more. Enrollment is open for June certificate programs. Start here, go anywhere.
Get in zone, AutoZone.
Welcome to AutoZone. What are you working on today? I think my battery's dead. With free battery testing and charging, we can help you get back on the road.
Get in zone, AutoZone.
So what if I need a new one? We have the right Duralast battery for you, only at AutoZone.
Get in zone, AutoZone.
And what about my old battery? We can recycle it right here at America's #1 battery destination.
Get in zone, AutoZone.
Restrictions apply.
Since 1989, the Hoosier Lottery has contributed nearly $820 million to local police and firefighter pensions. And they have done it with the help of proud Hoosiers like you. Learn more at HoosierLottery.com. Imagine that. Play responsibly.
Touhyville, now with even more Touhy.
What day is it today?
It's Wednesday.
Is it? Actually, it's Wednesday.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Hump day.
Why do you call it?
Hump day.
Because. But halfway there.
Where?
Till the weekend.
The weekend.
Okay, let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Till then, let's get back to work.
Let's get back to work.
Let's go.
Oh, goody. We're on.
It's showtime. Welcome into Touhyville. Stephen Sherrill with you here. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Happy Hump Day. Yeah. Portion of the show is running brought to us by. You all right there?
Doink.
Car crash. Portion of the show is brought to us by Supercuts. Visit Supercuts in Rensselaer, Lowell, and Valparaiso. Don't just settle for a regular cut when you can get a super cut. Also, don't forget that they have tanning available in Rensselaer. And
It's not tanning, it's super tanning.
Oh, super tanning at Supercuts. Don't just settle for some regular tanning when you can get super tanning.
Right.
There you go. Yep, I like it. Also want to mention our friends over at McDonald's. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. You can use the app and get great food at McDonald's, but do not forget this Saturday, 5 to 7 at the McDonald's on College Avenue in Rensselaer. It's McCommunity Night. They're donating the majority of the proceeds from 5 to 7 to the Rensselaer baseball team. So it's McCommunity Night. Head out, grab yourself a burger, some chicken nuggets, and the fish fillets and all the good stuff at McDonald's on this Saturday from 5 to 7. All kinds of good stuff there at McDonald's. McCommunity Night, just another great way that Kasanovich Umfleet family of McDonald's is helping out in the community, donating a big portion of the proceeds on Friday from 5 to 8 to 5 to 7
5
rather
to
5 to
7.
7 rather to the Rensselaer baseball team. So all right, so I just slipped up there and said 5 to 8 instead of 5 to 7. We all make mistakes at work. We all screw up from time to time. How would you like to be this person?
Oh boy.
A college had to pull back 1,500 admissions after accidentally sending acceptance letters to 1,500 too many people.
I can't even. I mean, yeah. Those are big moments. Like
You do the video, you're on Facebook, you do the whole I got accepted, and the college comments on it. Could you call us?
Listen, April Fools.
It's have you ever heard psych?
Right.
Hope you guys have a sense of humor. Yeah. Georgia State University mistakenly sent about 1,500 welcome emails for the upcoming school year. Technically, it wasn't an official acceptance letter, but the kids who got them got that impression. Yes, because you said welcome. Stop it. You said welcome to the school. Yes. The school realized the error and sent out retractions. The follow-up notices explained the error and told the students they are still being considered.
Yeah, I'd be like, great. Newsflash. Now you're not being considered.
Right. Like what? Maybe I don't
I'd
want to be
rather
taught
go
by
to
you
the-
guys. Yeah.
The Institute of I don't know what
Right.
garbage collection rather than
me-
attend your university.
Let me
after
ask you a
revoke
question.
an acceptance letter.
Right.
Give me a break.
Let me ask you guys a question. You guys don't have a kicker to your commencement speech, do you? Like, I just, yeah.
Yep.
So apparently the admissions process was incomplete, and those welcome emails were just sent out prematurely. Naturally, a lot of students were upset. One mother said, "Our daughter won't talk about it. She wouldn't come out of her room all day. She's just very disappointed." Yeah.
Well,
I mean,
because we
that's-
remember like the tension, and first you've got the SATs, and are they going to accept me? And my SATs are good enough, but then they want extracurriculars, and how many extracurriculars? And oh, I don't speak Spanish and 5 other languages, so maybe not. And do you remember
Yeah.
all the going through like what the chances are? So then, all of them wanted a $30 or more application fee. So it was like,
Sure.
okay, where do we want to go? And then
Yeah, I wonder what's
mean,
going to happen with this. This is
yeah, that's not fair.
yeesh.
And honestly, with all that the kids have gone through, I was talking to Harley about this. Harley, my youngest, or our youngest, did not graduate officially. Like she graduated, but it was during COVID in 2020, and so she had all these ropes and this and that, and national honors and national music honors and all these things, and walked the stage, and nobody was in the room other than the
Yeah.
principal, who like was wearing a mask and shook, which was a big deal.
Right.
BBCHS, or Bradley Bourbonnais Community High School, wound up on the news as the first school that did anything.
Yeah.
Because everybody else just went, forget it.
Well, a lot of them did drive-bys. They did drive-through things where you didn't even
Right,
get out
where
of your car.
you just someone with a mask handed you your diploma after all that work. And we were just talking about this the other day, and she was like, I do feel robbed of all the hard work I put into it, that I never got to do that. And now that everybody else is doing it again, it was kind of like it just wasn't acknowledged.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it's interesting. Georgia State University says they will now triple check their process to make sure this never happens again.
yeah,
But
because you
I
did
don't know what's
such a
gonna
good job
happen.
at accepting responsibility for it. It's kind of not, it was welcome, but not welcome like welcome you're in. It was like welcome to almost there.
Well-
like stop with your nonsense.
Okay,
Stop it.
I don't know if the college said that or the article said that. Like,
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
yeah. I don't know if the
Okay.
college said that we didn't technically. Yeah,
Yeah, because the way you read it, or
no,
the way
I know.
perceived
that's
it,
why.
was like,
That's why I wanted to make sure.
dude,
I'm like,
come on,
yeah,
we're trying to teach kids to accept responsibility,
Right.
and you can't even say that you messed up. Period. Like,
Right.
stick a fork in it, and knowing how they look at the screen, and they all are talking to their friends. I'm going here, I'm going there. Where are you going? Let's go together. Whatever
Yeah.
it is,
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I
don't know what you do to fix that, because I don't know.
I don't know.
Like, because you can't have too many kids in school. I assume there's only so many places to put
Right.
everybody. So I don't know what you do to make up for that. But yeah, that's a big.
It's why Savannah didn't go to Hope.
So
Because they said she's on some waiting list. She's next
Yeah.
in line, but we were like, waiting list till when? Like,
well, that's why they call it Hope.
we hope you can hang on.
We hope you're
in
allowed in.
Michigan
We hope that we'll let you in.
until we let you
Yeah,
in.
that's it. Rich says good morning. Good morning, Rich. And Dar says good morning on this cloudy, rainy Wednesday. Is it a cloudy, rainy Wednesday out there?
I know it's cloudy. We're in the dungeon.
We are in the dungeon. So we've been talking a lot lately with Mike Pruitt. He is the captain of the Precision Glass Empire, which also has precision security.
The compound. The compound.
Precision Glass Compound. That's right. Yes. So about him setting up a camera upstairs so that we can see when folks come up to the door, and getting us all set up so we can see what's going on out there. I think that'll really help when we can be down here and look outside and at least see what's going on. And eventually, we've only been working on it for about 6 years. We're going to move the studios into the room that at least have, like, I don't know how else to describe it other than a garden apartment window. Like, at least it'll have that little window there where we can see the sun coming up in the morning. And so that'll be nice, because there is something about good and bad. There is a plus to being in here that we don't see what it's like outside. We're just in our own encapsulated world, so we're not affected by it.
Right.
So we're not affected by snowstorm, rain, dreariness. At the same time, we also don't see any light other than fluorescent lights, and sometimes
the light we give off to each other.
the light of our sunshine.
Touhyville employees.
No, there are times that I come in here and, like, with the way the lights are. Do you ever see the beginning of Joe versus the Volcano?
Yes.
They're all in, like, this like the way he describes his office, and it's like gray and dungeony, and it's all like these fluorescent lights, and they're all like so sometimes it'll help. Rich says if you put a green screen behind you, add that security footage, it'll look like you have a window. Ooh.
We should put a green screen. I did the Toyota commercial back in the day. And that was so crazy. I had to look like it was for Planet Toyota, and I had to look like I was falling off the planet.
Oh, that's funny.
And all it is it's literally a green screen, and then they just drop whatever behind you.
That
would be cool. We could be surfing. We could be anywhere.
Here's what's weird about the green screen with video right now. I was trying to see if this thing has it, because Zoom had it. And what's weird about it is you'll get the green screen, but as you move, it doesn't keep up with you.
Yeah, it's like,
and it almost looks like your face is being pulled off.
It looks like an acid trip, honestly.
It does look like it. Yeah. Not that either of us would actually know.
No.
No.
No, but you know how they do that in movies? They make it look like, and your hands are like close, and then they're far.
Yes. Yeah, for sure. So the green screen thing, they really haven't gotten down yet on video like this. So but because I've thought about that, like, and I used to play around with it on Zoom, because you could do all kinds of stuff there with it. But so anyway,
can I just tell you?
Yeah.
There's this dichotomy that goes on with lipstick. I want you to know.
All right. Well, let's.
They make it smell like cookie.
That smells like cookies.
Smell.
Right.
So then I want to eat it off my lips. It's just luscious. It's like someone baked a cake. Now I'm putting it on my lips. Now I'm licking it off my lips. So then I'm going, why don't I have any lipstick on my lips? It's because I've eaten it because it tastes so good.
Sure. What did you have for breakfast? Lipstick. I had some lipstick for breakfast.
Yep.
Oh, is that funny?
Courtesy of Rihanna.
There you go. All right, let's take a break. We're gonna take a break, and then I said we were gonna talk about Caitlin Clark and her debut.
Oh, yeah.
Frank got to it in sports, but I didn't do this, so we'll do that when we come back. So stick around.
Weather is brought to you by Alliance Bank.
Today, scattered showers before 10 a.m., then isolated showers after 3 p.m. Mostly cloudy with a high near 71. Tonight, partly cloudy with a low around 52. Thursday, scattered showers and thunderstorms after 1 p.m. Increasing clouds with a high near 76. Thursday night, scattered showers and thunderstorms, mostly cloudy with a low around 60. Friday, showers likely and possibly a thunderstorm after 1 p.m. Mostly cloudy with a high near 73.
That's your forecast from the Vaughn Materials Weather Center. Call Vaughn Materials for dirt, rock, decorative stone, or mulch. Delivery available. Call 219-816-1142 or visit their website at vaughnexcavating.com.
If your saving for retirement strategy involves the phrase, "I'll get around to it someday," we need to talk. Hi, I'm Edward Jones financial advisor Christine Bogan. When it comes to meeting your goals, time can be on your side, and there's no better time than now to get started toward your retirement goals. Stop by our office at 210 Washington Street in Rensselaer. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
So you're telling me I can get any Quiznos 8-inch sub for $5.55 after 5?
Yep.
So I can order an 8-inch Baja Chicken Club for $5.55 after 5?
Yep.
Or a Black Angus Steakhouse for $5.55 after 5?
Yes. Or a French dip, or a steakhouse cheddar, or a peppercorn steak.
For $5.55 after 5?
Yes. Only at Quiznos in Wheatfield, right across from KV.
$5.55 after 5 for any 8-inch sub at the Quiznos in Wheatfield. Cannot be combined with any other offer. Download the Quiznos app today.
All right, honey, I'm heading out for my morning walk. Hey, neighbor, front yard is looking great.
Yeah, we picked up some beautiful plants from Clark's.
Oh, there's Scott. Hey, your landscaping looks incredible.
Yep, quick trip to Clark's for some rocks and mulch. It was super easy with their help.
All right, see you guys later. Honey, I'm back from my walk.
Great. Hey, I was thinking we should really do something with our front yard.
You know, we should go to Clark's Garden and Floral Center. They have everything from plants to rocks and mulch to outdoor decorations.
Great idea. Did you come up with that on your own?
Of course.
Clark's Garden and Floral Center on Route 231 in Remington. Visit online at clarksgardenandfloral.com and like them on Facebook. Hey, the lights are flickering again. That's it. I'm calling Roselawn Electric.
Family owned and operated since 2005, Roselawn Electric has been providing Northwest Indiana with exceptional service for residential, new construction, small commercial business, and farms. Specializing in electric remodeling, room additions, and outbuildings, Roselawn Electric is also an authorized Generac generator installer offering free estimates and appointments throughout the week. Plus, they have an A+ rating by the Better Business Bureau. Give them a call today, 219-251-0035, or follow them on Facebook. When you use Roselawn Electric, you won't be shocked.
Pest management in the field is like playing cards. You play an insecticide card, a fungicide card, and a miticide card, and hope you beat your insect and disease opponents. Win the pest management game with Prevam from Rovinza Next, a 3-in-1 insecticide, fungicide, and miticide that's both fast-acting and decreases spray runoff. Prevam from Rovinza Next is your tank mix ace in the hole. To learn more about Prevam, call Eric McClaskey at 765-401-3038 or visit rovinzanext-na.com. Global presence, local know-how, Rovinza Next.
Some people think Taco Bell is only for late night. But if that was the case, it wouldn't be open all day. That'd be horrible management. It's also for daytime, which is why Taco Bell's introducing the new Cantina Chicken menu. With new Cantina Chicken tacos, burrito, and quesadilla, with seasoned slow roasted chicken, and even a new avocado verde salsa packet. You should try it today. Emphasizing that word so you don't forget that it's not just for late night.
Introducing the new Cantina Chicken menu, Taco Bell. At participating U.S. Taco Bell locations while supplies last. Contact store for participation with fares.
Are you an oblivious person hogging the sidewalk like a large dying snail? Do people stuck behind you ask, how do you sleep at night? Then you should go to Mattress Firm. They have tons of quality beds at every price. So anyone, even people like you, can sleep. Get matched at Mattress Firm. Sleep at night. Restrictions apply. See store or website for details.
Are you ready to rock?
97.7 FM WLQI. Touhyville. Two Touhies are better than one.
Wake up, sleepyhead. Up and at 'em.
What day is it? Wednesday.
Wednesday.
All day.
I had no idea. I had no idea.
Oh, man. Where did the time go?
Let's get coffee. A big double shot for you. Keep you up all day.
We've got a show to put on in case you didn't notice.
You are going to love this.
Am I? Really? Sure about that?
99% sure.
Okay, if you say so.
Let's get to it.
Showtime.
Welcome into Touhyville. Portion of the show today brought to us by Fountain Stone Theaters. Visit fountainstonetheaters.com. You know, you can find all the movie times there, all the tickets. You can buy tickets right there on the website or on their app, fountainstonetheaters.com. Let's see what's coming to the Fountain Stone Theater this week. Today, if you go to the movies, you can go see Planet of the Apes, Fall Guy, Tarot, Unsung Hero, Godzilla Kong, the New Empire, and Ghostbusters Frozen Empire still hanging on there. Then tomorrow, any new movies coming out? You got Strangers Chapter 1. Not sure what that is.
I'm looking it up.
If, which is like, it almost looks like a movie with a bunch of different characters, including Grimace. Looks like the main character, but
Is it light or is it Stephen Kingy?
I think it's going to be light. It's Ryan Reynolds, Steve Carell,
Oh, okay.
John Krasinski.
Okay.
Directed by John Krasinski, although John Krasinski's done some horror movies. So those are
He has?
John Krasinski did it's a movie. It's and it stars his wife. It's there's a sequel. It's like What Happens When, or Where Did the Green Grass Grow?
Yeah.
What is it called? Did you find it? But he was the director, and his wife was in the movie.
Oh, look at the if. Oh.
Doesn't that look like Grimace?
And he's married to Emily Blunt?
Yes.
Oh, they're cute.
Yeah. Yeah, they're a great couple, and he's like really, really funny and talented, and
Yeah,
I
and
like
you know
him a
what I
lot.
love
Yeah.
about her? She's cute, smart. Like, I just love watching her on screen. I just believe her as the girl next door. Like,
Yeah.
she's
That's how I feel
very
about him
talented.
too. Like
I really like
he was
her.
really good in The Office, and then he's done
Yeah.
some other stuff. A Quiet Place and A Quiet Place 2.
Oh, pass.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
No.
So that's
We know
that's
my theory on
that's
horror movies.
Yeah, no, I'm with you. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't really need him either. I'm good. Yeah. All right. So last night, if you heard Frank Sports, you heard that last night was Caitlin Clark's regular season debut. Unfortunately, no win there. The Connecticut Sun. Really, that's the name for the Connecticut team, is the Sun? Like, that's seems more like, I mean, the Arizona, I think the Suns are in Phoenix, for the NBA, but I don't know, I don't know what you would call it. The Connecticut Borings?
The Kinetic Uppities.
Yeah.
The Connecticut Uppities.
Right. Don't you think of like Stepford Wives or something? Like, the Connecticut Stepford Wives. Probably not a good name for the WNBA team. And that, I'm not trying to be sexist, but
Hey, we're playing the Uppities today.
right. So the Connecticut Sun beat the Indiana Fever 92-71 yesterday. But I thought it was really cool when I looked. I didn't even realize that, and again, I'm just going to say, just like we were talking about with the White Sox and the Cubs, okay? If you want to make this happen with Caitlin Clark, you should really do a better job of marketing. We should all know that last night was the debut. Like,
I didn't
this
know,
should,
and I really care.
and you want to know, right? So
and
you really
get
got to
youth sizes. I'm waiting to buy Ame's daughter a jersey. So now we're on back order with the adult jerseys, but we don't have the kids jerseys. And
Yeah.
all the
That's
little
how you do
girls
it.
want. All
how-
the little girls want.
That's how you do it. That's
They
how
want
you
that
do
jersey.
it. Yep, that's how you market.
Mhm.
Not to sound like an expert, but oh yeah, wait, we are. So it's it's what we do.
Kind of what we do.
Yeah. I mean, it's we've reached out to the Fever trying to get them on. Not a big response. We've gotten a little chit chat, but nothing like concrete. And I don't know. I noticed. My point is that I happened to catch something on Facebook about it, and then went and looked it up and saw that the debut was on, I think, ESPN2, ESPN Plus, which is their online, and Disney Plus last night. So people could have watched it on Disney Plus last night. So that's a big deal. Like,
I had
a
no
lot
idea.
of
Like,
people.
what are you talking about?
Right.
And
So
these
that's-
are media companies.
Yeah. You got to be big on the marketing if you want to do it. So, by the way, the Fever will also play tomorrow. It looks like that's her home debut tomorrow.
Well, I was
night,
going to ask because I thought it was away. So I was like,
yeah.
okay.
So tomorrow night is her home debut. Tomorrow at 6:00 Central Time. So not sure where that's at. Usually Google's really good at when I click on the game, it'll tell me where it's going to be at, like if it's streaming, if it's anything. So yeah, so I'll have to go to the to their website and find out. But anyway, so she scored 20 points last night, 3 assists. Exciting stuff. But yeah, I'm just going to say, if you want this to turn into Michael Jordan, you know what they didn't have any trouble doing with Michael Jordan was marketing the bejesus out of it. And bejesus is a marketing word. So yeah, they made sure everybody knew what was going on with Michael Jordan and that it was, happening. So this is somebody you want to market your league around. Yeah, I would definitely do a better job.
Well, yeah. And you have the money to do it. So just do it. I mean, don't play chicken. Which came first, the chicken or the egg? So
yeah,
let's see how this goes. And then we'll tell everybody where to
get
find
everybody
it.
out there. Yeah, get it out there. Let everybody know what's going on. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. You know who Sarah Paulson is?
Sure.
Okay, from Studio 60, from all the horror
From
TV
everything.
shows.
My gosh,
and,
she's so good. She was in Nurse Ratched or Ratchet.
Oh, that's right. And
spooky.
Well, she is really clicked with whoever the guy is that does those FX like horror series. I forget what they're called.
Yeah.
So, but then she was also in The People versus O.J. Simpson. She played Marsha
really
Clark.
good in that.
So really good.
Yeah.
I liked her on Studio 60 on Sunset Strip. That's where I first saw her. And then she's also been in a long relationship with Holland Taylor. Do you remember who Holland Taylor is?
Yeah. He's kind of a little creepy looking, but very distinguished. Like
no,
tall
thinking of somebody totally different. It's a woman.
Oops,
so that's how I know that you were wrong.
I thought she was with the guy. Oh, I can't remember. He's in horror flicks too. And it's weird because he looks like the kid next door until you see him in a. Oh.
You know who that is?
Oh, yes.
Going all the way back to Bosom Buddies. Yeah.
Oh, I love her as an actress.
Yeah. Yeah. She was the mom on 2.5 Men. She's been in a million things over the years. But
I
remember
love
her going all the way back. I remember her as their boss in Bosom Buddies.
What has she most recently been in? Because I was in love with it. It was one of our shows.
Oh, yeah? Was she just on something recently?
Yeah.
Oh, here, I just looked her up on my phone, so I'm sure it'll
she's
say.
So good.
Yeah.
I didn't know they were dating.
Yep. 81 years old, by the way.
She's 81 years old?
Mm-hmm. And
my gosh, she looks great.
Sarah Paulson, 49, by the way. So
wow.
Just throwing that out there. Let's see. So Holland Taylor recently was in some stuff. Oh, The Morning Show. She was just in The Morning Show.
I knew it. I knew she was in something I loved. She was the high up that got screwed over, and then Jennifer Aniston kind of tried to align with her. Yes, yes.
Yep.
And if you haven't watched The Morning Show on Apple, yeah, I cannot wait. Every time I get done with it, I literally cry because it's going to be another year before I can get to the next.
Well, and it takes them forever to make them.
Forever,
they do like
but it's so
7
good.
episodes, and then they take forever to get to them.
It's so good, though.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, every single cast member in that is like, oh
yeah. No, it's a really good show. That's my only downside to Apple is they do really good shows, but they take them forever to get to them. Like it takes forever for them to get to the show.
It's hit or miss with them.
Yeah.
But I just watched Manhunt, which I loved. And I'm not a big historical person, especially like on the Civil War. This was the story about John Wilkes Booth.
Oh, okay.
And it was so good.
Yeah.
It was so because I know like Lincoln from like Springfield and his tomb.
Yeah.
And we cleaned up as a group in tourism. We cleaned up the cemetery.
Yeah.
And all this stuff in Springfield. But I never knew that story at all. And it was so good and easy to follow. Like you understand the players. A lot of times I don't understand who's on what team and what's happening. I just lose it because it's all like dark. It's always done like in dark colors, like almost. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Grays and
So Ted Lasso.
Yeah.
Shrinking, which you never really got into.
I didn't.
So I think you would like it if you gave it time.
Okay.
Manhunt, as you mentioned.
Manhunt. I love.
And then Morning Show on Apple. Now they're
There's
starting to
more,
do
I
some
think.
documentaries. I haven't seen the Michael J. Fox one.
Oh,
There's a
is
Steve
that
Martin
good?
one that I think may have just come out or is coming out soon.
It came out.
Did it? The
Mhm,
Steve
I
Martin one
think,
did.
yeah.
And I think
Mhm.
it's called Steve in 2 parts or something like
Mhm.
that. But I can't wait to watch that. So yeah, a lot of good stuff there. So anyway, so Holland Taylor is with Sarah Paulson.
Okay.
And Sarah Paulson says the secret to their long-term relationship is living in separate houses. How do you like that? You and I have talked about this. Yes. Sarah Paulson revealed the secret to her successful relationship with Holland Taylor. We don't live together. That's the sort of secret. The American Horror Story is the ones that she's in. Yes,
Okay.
yeah, on FX. She explained on the Smartless podcast. That's the one with Jason Bateman, Sean something, the guy from
Puffy Combs.
no, from This Is When Your Brain Would Work and You Could Do a Talk Show. Will and Grace. He was well known for Will and Grace.
Yeah.
Sean,
Yeah.
the guy. And then 3 comedians. I don't know. They do the show together. The Smartless podcast.
Sean
Hayes, and then the guy from Arrested Development, which I did not like. So she says, Holland and I, we spend plenty of time together, but we don't live in the same house. She added, we've been together for a long time, and I think part of it has to do with we're together when we want to be, and when we're not, and when we want to be, we're not when we don't want to be with
That's
each other.
exactly what we talk about
So,
all the time.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Paulson, 49, was asked if she and Legally Blonde star, I didn't even know she was in Legally Blonde, star, 81 years old, considered having separate bedrooms rather than different homes, which you and I have also talked about. To which she said, no, because we like to fall asleep holding hands.
Wait, what? How do you do that in 2 separate houses?
You guys have really long arms. No, we couldn't possibly have separate bedrooms. We have separate homes because we like to hold hands. Sarah, you're confusing us. She says,
I just yawned.
Yeah. No, I noticed. Yeah. I'm sorry to bore you with all my
No.
stories. I don't want to be around her the rest of the time, the actress quipped before admitting she was kidding. So that's very funny. Like, yeah. Aside from living apart, another secret to the couple's nearly 9-year romance is growing separately. Another thing you and I talk about.
Mm-hmm.
I think we each follow our own paths, so we're not exactly the same. Taylor said in an interview in November of 23, we do some things separately, so everyone gets to be true to what they believe. She continued, she's much more social, and I like to be a bit of a alone sometimes, so I have that. She spends some time with friends and not with me, so it's a good balance. So, yeah. Paulson and Taylor took their romance public in December of 2015 after the 2.5 Men alum gushed over her love for a mystery woman during an appearance at New York City's Death, Sex, and Money. At the time, the couple's nearly 32-year age gap stirred up a frenzy among critics, but Paulson later shut down the haters, saying, if anyone wants to spend any time thinking I'm strange for loving the most spectacular person on the earth, then that's their problem. So I'm doing just fine. So there you go.
I love that.
Yeah. Very,
I do love that.
very, very cool. So yeah, and I like them both as actresses. I think they're fantastic. So yeah, that's great. Going back a little bit, we had
I'm just
some
laughing about the fact that I was like, yeah, that guy, and
he's
you're like,
very debonair.
no.
There's a couple of differences. Cheryl, slow down. Slow down. You're gonna hit the tree. Slow down.
Hey, Cheryl, not so much. He's gay.
Wait, hold on, time out before you get there. Cheryl, you're doing the foot and mouth thing again. We're about to meet them. They're on the show. Yeah. So going back a little bit, Rich, who was talking to us about putting a green screen in to make it look like we have a window behind us, he said there's a setting thing The VCam version does that, so I'll have to look at what VCam means. I don't really know what that is. He
Video
says,
cam.
I assumed it was some kind of
Gotcha.
No.
Now, Mr. Smarty Pants, what do you say to me? Huh?
Virtual camera. I just assumed it was some kind of software thing.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was like, yeah. I thought it was like, yeah. So anyway, Rich said, what do I know? I'm just the technical guy. So Rich says, I'll stop by. LOL. Just kidding. You know. So I know you're more than welcome to. Just let us know because the door's locked and Cheryl's taking a nap.
And I.
So
My gosh, I got the
maybe
yawns.
maybe
Have you
we
ever had the yawns?
maybe we need to get you a couch like we were talking about our Howard Stern show. We'll put a couch over there so you can do
Although
the
I
show
will
that way.
tell you, I did a small cup of coffee this morning instead of a large. Like it's sitting on my counter so that I can reheat it when I get home.
Yeah.
So I'm like, brr.
So I had a thing the other day. I keep trying to figure out. So because I've got my new Super Touhyville cup, it keeps my coffee hot the whole show. So I don't have to refill it all. I used to have to refill when I had my Batman Turvis that I used for
ever
5 years. Yeah. So so I have started making coffee because you don't use my coffee. You have your own coffee. So I started just making coffee enough to fill up a cup.
It's because I prefer non-mud blend.
I know. Listen, you're not the first to complain about my coffee.
I mean,
anyway,
what was that whole saying about it puts hair on your chest? I do not want hair on my chest.
No, it's fine. Listen, I don't even have hair on my chest.
I got enough Saras.
I'm the least,
Saras, Hebrew for problem.
Yes, or also the thing on your phone that you ask questions to. Hello, Saras, where is that thing?
Siri.
Oh, whatever.
wrote.
Rich says it is software. LOL. VCam is software.
Rich.
So like I was saying,
I'm
Rich,
not smiling, Rich.
Rich, if you want to stop by, you can. You just got to let us know because we keep the door locked. So,
yeah.
But anyway, and we don't have the camera up there yet. So, so I was saying things and stuff. Oh, a dumb, boring story about coffee. So, here, see, I told you how dumb and boring it was. Yeah. So,
oh my gosh, today.
So I'm trying to just get enough coffee made just to fill the cup.
Sure.
And so I keep playing with levels. And the other day, which works out great, I found the level.
Oh, you did?
But I forgot to turn the coffee pot off. So I burned some coffee to the bottom of the pot, which is the worst. Yeah, which is the worst. So today what I did was I don't know why this didn't occur to me before, because I'm, sometimes not so smart on the uptake. I just filled up my glass with the water and then poured it in there instead of trying to figure out with my pot for like 6 weeks. Yeah, really.
Oh.
But now what I just have to remember to do is when I fill my cup, turn off the pot then. Yeah. Now I've got the right amount there.
Yeah.
So anyway,
that's
none of you
stuff.
called about that because no one cared. Right then, that story. That's one of those things I used to complain about my old partner about, that his wife would call in and they'd go through their grocery list.
No, they would.
So,
they would. They were
like, okay, guys, can we move on with the show, please?
Right.
Yeah.
You're dropping off little Lucy Lou. Bye-bye. Daddy loves you.
Okay, yes. Bye-bye, and go do your grocery shopping later. Here's the list that we need.
Talk about something relevant.
Yeah.
Please.
How about anything?
Pretty please.
Other than your coffee, Steve. So Rich also says, oh, you are facing each other in the studio. First time I noticed that with the hand up. That's so funny and I've thought about that. Okay. And you guys feel free to comment on the video or message us on first of all, now that we're a week and a half in, how do you guys like the idea that we're on video the whole time? You like it, you care, don't care, doesn't matter.
Right.
Maybe that'll be the poll question on Friday.
That'll be good.
Yeah. So we can find out.
And we really
do
want your feedback.
Yeah.
Like we're not going to take it personally.
I'm not doing this because I think it's neat to look at each other.
Right.
Like
this is not does my butt look fat in jeans?
No,
it's
because
a trick question.
Because either way, we're gonna do the video recorded because we like to do the short videos for social media.
Yeah,
So again, another reason to subscribe to our YouTube channel and click the little bell for notifications. You get notified every time we upload a video because we take our short videos. Like I didn't have time yesterday. I'm gonna try to get to it today. I want to get our chicken dance up there as a short video.
Oh Lord, have mercy. Oh my gosh, the highlight of my life. That was
it was delightful, and that's why I want to put it up there so you realize that. So So Rich didn't realize that we were facing each other. So I've thought about the idea of setting up another camera, maybe like up there in a corner, or like up there in a corner, or up there in a corner, like somewhere where we could switch the camera
the two
view,
of us.
and then you see the whole thing.
Sure.
The problem is, it's kind of a mess. Like, like I'm saying, like, look at my hair. I mean, I've got like paper strewn about. I've got
right. Well, we call
mice,
that life.
3 keyboards. I mean, it's just, it's all kind of
right,
silly.
but it all functions. I think letting people see like how it all works and how much goes into it. It's I mean, we it's good that people think it's playtime, but it's I mean, we get in every morning to prep, like
and we talk about stuff after work and during work.
Yep. And then if
while we're
something
sleeping, and,
something negative happens, we got to get out of that headspace,
Yeah.
So yeah.
So just to give people an idea of what Rich was talking about, because Cheryl had handed me a lipstick before, so I went. So this is my camera. You guys can see me. So now if I just turned around, Cheryl's right there. Yes, we are facing each other.
Yes.
So it makes me wonder though, like, Rich, did you think we were both facing the same way? Did you think we were next to each other? Like, I wonder how he pictured what it was. So yeah. And if I sit straight forward, which is where the camera used to be, that's where my 2 monitors are. But now we set up our cameras essentially back to back, so we can sit like this and chit chat with each other, and it actually picks us up. So he says, I imagined you side by side. That's
kind of cool.
like funny, not funny, haha, but like, I wonder how people like see each other, Yeah.
And I don't know why him imagining us side by side, literally in my head just went to the Silver Platters singing Sunshine Day on the Brady Bunch. I think I'll go for a walk outside now. The summer sun's calling my name. Can't you hear it now?
Yeah.
Don't you remember they were the Silver
Sure.
Platters?
Absolutely.
They were
Yeah.
side by side,
Yeah.
kind of, I guess. All right.
But it makes sense though, because if you think about
just
it,
some insight into how my mind works.
if you think about it though, like right behind you right now, not that banner but right behind you is the same banner that I have here.
Correct.
So I guess it would make sense, but if you
We're
look,
waiting for
like,
our McDonald's
like
one.
I'm waving over the microphone, and you see that it's not covering Cheryl's microphone. So so we're in different spots.
Pretty cool.
Yeah. Anyway, I did it again. By the way, I just kept talking and talking, and like the break was 10 minutes ago. I just went right past it. But I will tell you, when that happens, when we're just having fun.
When we're having fun.
We're just
and
having fun, hanging out. A sunshine day, sunshine day, sunshine day. I'm telling you, I can't wait to be on The Masked Singer. It's going to be so fun. Yeah. Rich says, now that I know, it's obvious. No, I wasn't making fun, Rich. I hope you know. I'm just
no.
I think it's really neat.
Yeah.
So yeah, please share with us your thoughts on the idea that we hang out each morning now.
And
on video.
what do you suggest too? Like if you have suggestions, what do you want more of?
Yeah, or less of.
Right.
I'm gonna need to cover my face. All right, we'll see you guys in a little bit. The Q, you're on the air.
Hi, Steve. This is Jesse from Carpet Barn in DeMont. I was calling to let you know that we here at Carpet Barn are starting our 20% off all stock items here in store.
That is big news. For a limited time, Carpet Barn in DeMont has 20% off all in-stock flooring. Don't wait. These deals won't last long. Get to Carpet Barn in DeMont now or visit them online at carpetbarnllc.com.
So you're telling me I can get any Quiznos 8-inch sub for $5.55 after 5?
Yep.
So I can order an 8-inch Baja Chicken Club for $5.55 after 5?
Yep.
Or a Black Angus Steakhouse for $5.55 after 5?
Yes. Or a French dip, or a steakhouse cheddar, or a peppercorn steak.
For $5.55 after 5?
Yes. Only at Quiznos in Wheatfield, right across from KV.
$5.55 after 5 for any 8-inch sub at the Quiznos in Wheatfield. Cannot be combined with any other offer. Download the Quiznos app today.
Since 2005, the Sycamore Drive-In in Monticello has been serving up the best frozen custard around. Come for the frozen custard, but stay for the food. With Taco Tuesdays, Meatball Wednesdays, Soup and Salad Thursdays, along with a menu packed with mouth-watering all-American comfort food. Be sure to leave room for the best frozen custard you've ever had, with a flavor of the day and a great selection of malts, shakes, and sundaes. The Sycamore Drive-In, 923 West Washington Street behind the Bank of Wolcott in Monticello. Open Tuesday through Sunday, 11 to 9. Be sure to follow them on Facebook for the flavor of the day and other delicious specials.
Prescriptions require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. Restrictions apply. See website for details and important safety information. Subscription required. Price varies based on product and subscription plan.
Hey guys, did you know there's a generic form of Viagra that works just the same but is 95% cheaper? And you can get it online at hims.com/joy. Through Hims, you'll get a free medical consultation to determine the ED medication that's best for you. Discreet shipping if prescribed, a 100% online process, and a range of treatment options, including trusted generic alternatives to the name brands, at up to 95% off. ED is personal, and at Hims, so is treating it. Just go to hims.com/joy and get connected to a licensed medical provider online for free, with zero copay, no expensive appointments, and no awkward face-to-face conversations. To start your free online visit, you need to go to this exclusive address, hims.com/joy. That's hims.com/joy for your free online visit. hims.com/joy.
97.7 WLQI Rensselaer, The Q.
This check of news brought to us by Fozzie Califf Appliances in Rensselaer and DeMott. Here's Russ Martin.
The Rensselaer City Council will be making their choice for a school board position in the days ahead. Our Jeff Phillips had these comments.
We received 4 applicants. Councilperson Weiser is in charge of this program. They're going to interview people, I believe, May 22nd, and then we hope to make that award at the end of our May meetings, which is moved from May 27th on Memorial Day to May 28th at 6 p.m. We had some really good applicants for that position.
The term for the school board member is 4 years, beginning on July 1st. A national recognition of one of the schools in the Kankakee Valley School Corporation was noted in the Indiana General Assembly during this last legislative session. Superintendent Don Street has more information.
Representative Michael Ellsworth presented DeMont Elementary School Principal Josh Pierman with a certificate from the General Assembly recognizing the achievement of DeMont Elementary School as a national blue ribbon school by the United States Department of Education. And we appreciate Representative Ellsworth for this recognition.
Our news department had previously spoken with DeMont Elementary School Principal Josh Pierman on a previous news report. Franciscan Express Care, Working Well and Healthy Access, will be hosting a public open house at their new location at 1103 East Gray Street in Rensselaer. A press release said the new location is across the highway from the hospital's east parking lot. The event will be on Tuesday, May 21st from 6 p.m. until 7 o'clock. The new hours of operation, 8 a.m. until 4 p.m. Monday through Friday. The Pulaski County Election Board will convene a public meeting at 1 p.m. on Thursday, May 16th in the Pulaski County Clerk's temporary location at 117 East Main Street, Winnemac. The main purpose of this public meeting will be to go over primary election procedures and concerns and to certify the 2024 primary election. Pulaski County also received 10 provisional ballots. If you have any questions, you're encouraged to contact County Clerk Jolyn Bainey at 574-946-3313. The Jasper County Republican Party will be having their 34th annual golf outing to be held this year at Curtis Creek Golf Course, and the date is June 28th. The entry fee is $100 per golfer, $400 per foursome, and includes golf, cart, lunch, steak dinner, and prizes. Those wishing to eat lunch only, the cost is $15, or steak dinner only, $25. There are whole sponsorships as well. Registration forms can be found at the Jasper County Republican Women Facebook page. With questions, contact Jeff at 219-863-0546 or Carla at 219-713-6070. The deadline to enter the golf outing is June 20th. This is National Police Week, held to pay tribute to those men and women who have lost their lives in the line of duty and to continue to recognize the commitment of all officers who serve and protect our communities. Enjoy the rest of your day. Stay safe, stay well, everyone. I'm Russ Martin.
Are you ready to take your home to the next level? Then look no further than Fozzie Califf Appliances in Rensselaer. This May, celebrate May as Maytag Month and upgrade to the best appliances on the market. Maytag appliances are built tough to handle any mess or load. And with Fozzie Califf's unbeatable prices and expert installation services, you can trust that your home will run smoothly for years to come. Don't wait. Visit Fozzie Califf Appliances in Rensselaer today and take advantage of amazing deals and discounts on all of your favorite Maytag products.
Local obituaries are sponsored by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Respect, dignity, compassion. 3 simple words, yet they mean a great deal to us. They represent those values we strive to offer each and every family we serve, just as we have for nearly 70 years. Jackson Funeral Chapels, Jackson Monuments, and Memory Garden Cemetery.
85-year-old Dolores Jean Dobson of Winnemac passed away on Thursday, May 9th. Visitation will be from 10 a.m. until noon Eastern Time today at Frayne Mortuary, Winnemac. Services will be held at noon Eastern today at Frayne Mortuary with Thurman Ritchie officiating. Burial at Idle Cemetery in Francisville. Memorial contributions may be made to the Alzheimer's Association or the Jim Dobson Memorial Fund through the Community Foundation of Pulaski County. Online tributes may be offered at FrayneMortuary.com. Arrangements entrusted to Frayne Mortuary, Winnemac. 59-year-old Keith Geralds of Schneider passed away on Thursday, May 9th. Visitation will be Thursday, May 16th from 10 a.m. until noon at Village Baptist Church, Lake Village. Funeral services for Keith Geralds will be held on Thursday at noon at Village Baptist Church, Pastor Fred Zog officiating. Burial with military honors will follow at Lake Village Cemetery. In lieu of flowers, memorials may be made to disabled American veterans. Steinke Funeral Home has been entrusted with the arrangements. Condolences may be shared with the family at SteinkeFuneralHome.com. 94-year-old Norma Lawson of Rensselaer passed away on Wednesday, April 24th. Visitation will be Saturday, May 18th from 1 until 3 o'clock at Steinke Funeral Home, Rensselaer. A memorial service for Norma Lawson will be held on Saturday at 3 at Steinke Funeral Home. In lieu of flowers, memorials may be made to Franciscan Hospice Care. Steinke Funeral Home has been entrusted with the arrangements. 76-year-old Dr. Robert K. of Rensselaer passed away on May 3rd. A memorial mass will be held on Monday, May 20th at St. Augustine Catholic Church at 11 a.m. Central Time with Father Joshua Bennett officiating. A celebration of life for Dr. Robert K. will be held at a later date. In lieu of flowers, memorials may be made to the Michael J. Fox Foundation for Parkinson's Research. To share memories and or condolences, visit jacksonfuneral.com. Area funeral arrangements brought to you by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Weather is brought to you by Bozeman Oil.
Today, scattered showers before 10 a.m., then isolated showers after 3 p.m. Mostly cloudy with a high near 71. Tonight, partly cloudy with a low around 52. Thursday, scattered showers and thunderstorms after 1 p.m. Increasing clouds with a high near 76. Thursday night, scattered showers and thunderstorms, mostly cloudy with a low around 60. Friday, showers likely and possibly a thunderstorm after 1 p.m. Mostly cloudy with a high near 73.
That's your forecast from the Vaughn Materials Weather Center. Call Vaughn Materials for dirt, rock, decorative stone, or mulch. Delivery available. Call 219-816-1142 or visit their website at vaughnexcavating.com.
Touhyville. 2 Touhies are better than one.
Guess what day it is? Guess what day it is?
Today is Wednesday.
Wait, is today Wednesday?
Today is such a great day.
This is really great today.
What's so great about it?
What's so great about it?
What's so great about it?
That much closer to the weekend.
That's what's so great about it.
Well, better get back to work.
We work hard. We play hard.
Work hard, we play hard.
Yes, they work hard and they play hard.
It's showtime, baby.
Welcome into Touhyville. Stephen Sherrill with you here, hanging out on a super delightful Wednesday morning. Yes, it is Hump Day. Thank you for hanging out with us here on the Q and 98 Gold, also streaming on both places and both apps, the Q and 98 Gold. Find it in the Google Play Store, the App Store. You can download that and listen to us streaming. You can also tell Alexa, hey, Alexa, play WLQI, the Q, 97.7, and she will. Also, we're streaming on video on YouTube, Facebook. Go and subscribe to our YouTube channel. really helps us with some searches as well as advertising numbers, things like that. So if you could help us out, we appreciate that. Portions of the show this morning brought to us by Jasper County REMC, powering up Touhyville each and every morning. You can visit them at jasperremc.com. Also want to mention our friends over at Fozzie Caleb Appliances in DeMott and Rensselaer. They are currently looking for a service tech, so you can apply in person at the Rensselaer location, 325 South College Avenue, or email FozzieCaleb@hotmail.com. So lots of good stuff going on over there at Fozzie Caleb. Be a part of the Fozzie Caleb team. All right, so let's see what we got going on here. So we've been going up and back with Rich, who we're really enjoying. So I really appreciate Rich sharing his thoughts because Rich, Cheryl handed me her lipstick so that I could smell that it smelled like, sniff it, and smell that it realized that it smells like cookies. So, and he said he pictured us sitting next to each other on the air, like if you see the videos.
Yeah.
But we're actually across from each other. And then, so he said, I didn't think anything, because I didn't want him to think they were making fun of him, and he said, I didn't think anything bad. I could just tell now how you guys are sitting. Never thought much into it, LOL, but it blew my mind when I saw her hand that to you, LOL. So I stood up and I just went over, and that's like, if I go over, I'm just right.
Yep.
There's Cheryl's camera. So so there it is. So thank you, Rich, for sharing. And we were mentioning before the break, share with us your thoughts on the video and what you think. You like it, don't like it, good, bad, indifferent. What do you want more of? What do you want less of? What do you think? So that we can get better at it. So,
well, one of us gets better at it. You're all pro.
No, it's not the videos thing. This is still all new to me. It's it's just all different. It's all good stuff. So
you can bet someone's going to be like, put a bag over your head.
Yeah, well, listen, I suggested that before you could. That's how that works.
Co-host.
No.
Someone who can co-host.
No. All right. So
Ow.
I was looking through a bunch of different stuff. You might say 652,319 different websites that I go to every day to find fun stuff for us to talk about.
Very busy.
Oh, by the way, just so you're aware, Rich, while I'm sitting here saying that you're fine, you're good at this, you're like, why can't I hear you? Well,
when I get up after breaks, I
know,
rather than take this off,
which is so odd to me.
I know.
It's so odd to me as a radio person. That and again,
what else do I do weird?
Well, I'm just saying this just
this
because
is good.
Because for like the first minute and a half of the segment, your microphone was over here, and you were just like, and then you just decide at some point you're like, all right, now I'm ready. If you guys are good, like
hey, coming late to the party is Cheryl too.
Listen, it's and we both have our things. Like you may
I'm
hear
off
from
today. I haven't slept.
You may hear from time to time. It just happened this morning that a song will begin to start. Well, if you heard me off the air, I say bad words at myself for having a like. No, that's not what I wanted. I want to go to this thing because I'm already out of time as it is.
Here's what drives the whole thing over the top. Then I go, "Hey, Steve, how come that's happening?
How can?
Oh, because I wasn't paying attention.
Well, because I have to say it because I'm stupid. Is that what you want to hear? Because I'm stupid. Is that what you like?
I
don't.
I'm
wear my dunce cap. I can tell you 80% of the time when something goes wrong in the show, it's because I'm not paying attention. That's, and
yeah, this morning I was like, and here's me.
I know, because I know I snapped, but listen, if we're going to be honest, one of my triggers is that, that I'm stupid. So that's, so it's like,
you're far from stupid. It's just a lot
when I do a
here.
stupid thing. Yeah. So it's like, so then it's, for me, that's like, but it's so funny because you're like, how can we fix that from happening?
How can we do better?
Okay. First
But
of
I
all,
punch you in
could
the
you?
face.
You know what? Here, you know what that is? That's me in the middle of you upset about something, going, "Calm down."
Oh yeah.
That's what that is.
Ooh.
So while I'm in the middle of screwing up, asking me, "How better could you not screw up?" That's it's. I know that's not the words that come out of your mouth, but that's what's happening. I'm screwing up in the moment. So.
Yeah.
Dar says, you are both doing a great job. You're very sweet. I swear, and Cheryl said it before, we didn't ask, like,
Right. We're
this
not
wasn't
asking
like, hey,
'cause
does
it's
my
like,
butt look fat in these jeans, you know?
right, or
And, because it does, because I'm fat. That's what happens,
we've
so,
resigned ourselves to that.
yeah, listen, I'm not surprised, that's so, but yeah, Dar says you're both doing a great job. I try to watch you every day. That's very sweet. And Rich says,
Aw.
I love the interaction and the random conversations and thoughts. That's really what we should have called the show. Random conversations, thoughts,
Right.
and tangents. Yes.
Take it on down to Tangentville.
Yeah, take it on down to Touhyville. So, all right. So I was talking about some things. Dating. That's what I was talking about.
All right.
Okay. Which I hadn't even started the conversation. So it says here, has a dating app figured out how to ban ghosting? This is a thing that I believe has come about more in recent years. I never in my dating life ghosted anybody. Did you ever ghost somebody?
Just call them again?
Just
No.
never call them back?
No, you just have that conversation, like, it was a
Right.
nice dinner, but I don't think, it's going
Yeah.
anywhere in the future. So good luck to you, blah,
Yeah.
blah, whatever.
Drop dead, whatever.
No.
No, that's not what that's not nice. You don't say that.
No, I've never ghosted
So-
anybody, meaning just never.
Yeah, just not return their calls.
Oh,
No. So it says if you've done any dating online, you've had to deal with ghosting. Even though no one enjoys being ignored, most people are probably guilty of it themselves to some degree. Okay. Now, is it ghosting because on dating apps, don't you like pick people and stuff? So like if you like check them off or something and you don't respond, that's not ghosting.
Oh,
That's
well,
just,
then if that's ghosting, I've done that.
right. That's
just
not
because,
ghosting. That's like
the whole thing creeps
ghosting
me
is
out.
ghosting is you're talking with someone or you've gone on a date with someone and then you just
bye-bye.
never
You never talk
respond to anything from them
Right,
again. You just
right.
you disappear.
Mm-hmm.
The dating app Hinge is trying to ban ghosting, and it's actually a pretty interesting concept.
Right, they don't want people becoming unhinged.
Right? Yeah, that's just, hey, what? Call me.
Why aren't you
Call
talking to me?
Why aren't you
How
calling me?
come?
Why aren't you calling me?
How
Hey,
come?
are you home yet? Are you home?
Hey,
I'm
how
sitting in
about
front of your
now?
house. Are you home now?
Hi.
Yeah. Mhm. Yeah.
I could be prettier. I could
I-
try to be prettier. I
I-
could try to be prettier.
I actually, years and years and years ago, I wrote a bit about that, and it's like
Oof.
it was hard to do for radio because the whole concept was that you just see the clock going, and it's like over the span of a half hour, it's like 12 texts or whatever. Yeah.
Yikes.
So the dating app Hinge is trying to do this. They're testing a feature called your turn limits, which is meant to boost the focus on quality over quantity. Here's how it works. If a person has 8 or more people waiting for a response, then you can't start a new connection unless they either reply to those people or officially choose to end the conversation with them.
Please. Like, I mean, if I want to be controlled like that, I mean, geez, like if I want to talk to 5 people at the same time, I don't need to stop with one to get to the next. Like, this is not.
But
no.
But I think 8's probably enough. Don't you? I mean,
I guess.
I mean,
I don't. It depends on what you're in it for. Like, if you're
I
the
suppose.
low and slow,
Yeah. But if you're not talking to any of those 8 people, like you're not responding at all,
Mm-hmm.
then you should be able to just move them along. Like you should just go in and go click a not interested button. I don't care. Do anything. This not in the mood. You know what I mean?
Well, and then some people, like, out of the clear blue, I'll never forget, like, when I did go out on a date,
I got, it just was, it was more in the friend zone. Like it just wasn't, I wasn't in the spot either, but I didn't know it. You're like, okay, let me try to be fun. So
Right.
if you're not,
Let me try to be. I'm
try
gonna
to be
give
fun.
fun a try. I just don't know.
that's the way I felt.
To.
I felt after we divorced. Let me just give let
Oh
me try
yeah,
to
the
be
dating
fun.
after we
It was
divorced.
like, forget it.
Yeah.
I was all messed up.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay. And then I was all messed up. So then we had good conversations. A lot of them had to do with this.
I'm the winner, everyone.
I know.
I'm gonna try to have fun, and I'm all messed up.
And I'm all messed up. But I didn't really know that. I don't think until I went out a couple times, and it was great because it was going. I don't want to say it's great. It was going nowhere, but it was just going to be in the friend zone. Like we were the same age. We had some of the same likes, some of the not same likes, that kind of thing. All of a sudden, out of the clear blue, I'm at work and I read, I am in my, hey, I really need to talk to you about something. Like, is this going anywhere? Because I really have feelings for you, and I'm really not getting that you have feelings for me. And it wouldn't be fair for you to drag me through the mud, and blah. And I'm like, what? Like,
I told you I was sorry for that.
Yeah. I was like, okay, now I'm a little scared. I wasn't scared before because I was just like,
how many dates?
Just two, but
yeah.
When I say a date, it was meeting at like a bar, which those of you know, like I didn't even know the bar we met at had no food. So like for me, I don't ever meet at a bar with no food.
Yeah.
Like, what are we doing?
Yeah.
I mean, here's how much I'm drinking out of the bottle, like over a 3-hour show. Like it just doesn't, know. And so we talked, and again, it was more like friend zone. And I didn't think you had to make a broadcast announcement of, I feel this is staying in the friend zone. And so I'm not interested in further talks about walks down by the ocean and getting together
I
forever.
don't think that is what he was getting at, but yeah.
You don't?
No, I think he was getting at fooling around. Like, how come we're not fooling around yet?
Oh, yeah. No.
Yeah. Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying, yeah.
No.
Rich says, too many people want to date. Dating doesn't mean one person. Courting does. I speak about this a lot. Wait a minute.
Courting, yeah.
So
he's saying dating is multiple people, and courting is when you find the one. And you court her, meaning you're trying to impress her. You're trying to. I think that's what he's saying.
I think courting is something someone says if they're like 100.
Oh gosh. Now Rich is not bringing VCam and fixing our whatever it is that he needs to fix.
Just having fun with Rich.
Now look at what you
listen.
did.
Rich has talked to us so much. He's a part of the show today, so it's fine. No, I get that. That yes, dating is you can date other people. You can date whoever until you talk about things. And I guess that was that guy's way of trying to talk to you about it, but there was a weird way to go with it.
My eyeballs got so big and they were out of my head. I got terrified. I mean, I was just like, what? Well, after a drink and a half and meeting for a couple hours 2 times, it was just on the way home from work. We met. I think I was home by 7. It was like not a big deal.
Well, but I don't think that that's a conversation you have over messages either. I don't think if you are serious about someone and want to take it to that level, I think that's a conversation that as you're dating, you start to have face to face. You know what I mean?
Or if you really like someone, understand
when you and I,
the timeline is not. Yeah, that's true.
But
too.
when you and I, it was very fast that we just decided, but we knew that we were going to do something.
Well, roll it back. I didn't know we were going to do anything. I thought you were very funny, but you
told you it was time to, people, and then we did. This is when we're going to do.
You had dates and friends and all that, and I had dated someone who was literally like off friends, where they lived. Their friends lived like all in this apartment building in Chicago, and everybody was a friend except some of them had slept together. And I was like, okie dokie, I'm walking into a nightmare here. Like I don't want this. And so, like with you and all your harem is what I called it. I just said, get rid of the harem because I don't do like cereal.
You didn't say get rid of the harem though. So I was dating what Rich would call dating. I was dating a couple of different people. And you just said, because we met for a pop after work, and you just said, listen, we get along and stuff.
I have 2 girls.
I did my best to make you cry.
Oh my gosh.
Because
I'll never forget that. Do
we
you think your job may not want you to work there
it
anymore?
was just something off the cuff. Yeah.
Oh,
So
that was great.
So then you said, listen, you're nice and everything, but I really don't have any interest in being a part of a harem. And I was like, well, a harem means you have multiple wives. Like, that's not what I'm dating, But I was interested in you. So then I made a couple of phone calls. I didn't ghost anybody.
Yeah.
I made a couple of calls and said, listen, I've met somebody who I'm interested in pursuing like
Courting.
a longer relationship with. But I didn't call it courting because I'm, not 90. And so I said, I met somebody that I'm interested in. By the way, Rich, laughing emoji and the skeleton at the word harem. So I said, there's someone I'm interested in dating, in more of a serious one-on-one thing. So thank you, but I don't think we're going to see each other anymore.
Yeah.
So Rich says I'm 38. It's just a definition. Rolling on the floor laughing. Rich, I'm teasing you. It's fine. So then I called you and I said, hey, you want to go out for a pop again? And you were like,
and I was like,
what
did
an
someone
idiot.
drop this guy on his head?
Right.
Like,
He doesn't
we just
know.
had this conversation yesterday.
Is he going to try and convince me? Is he trying to sell me? What
Right.
does this guy work for Amway? What's happening? So then I said, hey, okay, so what you referred to as the harem, they're all gone. So I
mouth
want
dropped.
to date you.
Dropped
Yeah.
to the floor.
Yeah. So, but then
I thought I thought it was the sweetest thing because I didn't ask you to do that. I just stated facts.
well, that's why I
we're
wanted to point
different.
out you
Yeah.
didn't say get rid of your harem and we'll date. You just
Not
said
at all.
I don't have any desire to be a part of it. Right.
Yeah.
So, but then it wasn't long before we were like dating that we knew like this is a real thing. This is like we didn't really have a conversation about this is serious. When I told you I thought we should live together, you're like, I thought we already were. So that's where we were.
I want to make this official.
Right.
Aren't we official?
Right.
What are you taking out an ad in the newspaper?
Right. Rich says you never find the perfect one. It's a mindset. If you chose to court or love someone you do, always going to be more beautiful people you could love, but you choose not to. So, well, yeah,
I
because
love
it's
that
not all
because it's a
about
choice.
It's not all about beautiful people. Yeah, it's and I know you mean inside and out, Rich. You don't have to explain, but yeah, it's I get that, but yeah, it is a choice.
But
yeah,
right, because there are going to be temptations or people out there that and the answer is no.
Right.
You've chosen this way.
Right. All right. There's a lot more stuff that I want to get to in this story and more. So we're going to take a break.
We're going to call Rich the love correspondent.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, so it's just like Tina's our information correspondent. She knows what's going on in the community.
Like, hey, wait a second. I want to be a love correspondent.
Yeah, no, she knows what's going on in the community, and yeah.
Yep.
All right, I'm going to take a break. We got Dumb Criminal, and then I'm going to dive back into this dating app thing. So stick around.
Looking to sell your home? At Fit For You Home Solutions, we're not just your cash buyer. We are your trusted allies through the entire selling process. If you are an overwhelmed landlord, behind on your payments, or inherited a property with a lot of stuff that is a hassle for you, we got your back. With the streamlined process and fair cash offers, we'll make buying your home easy peasy. Call or text 219-206-0666 today, or visit us online at homes.LLC.com. That's fitforyouhomesllc.com.
So you're telling me I can get any Quiznos 8-inch sub for $5.55 after 5?
Yep.
So I can order an 8-inch Baja Chicken Club for $5.55 after 5?
Yep.
Or a Black Angus Steakhouse for $5.55 after 5?
Yes. Or a French dip, or a steakhouse cheddar, or a peppercorn steak.
For $5.55 after 5?
Yes. Only at Quiznos in Wheatfield, right across from KV.
$5.55 after 5 for any 8-inch sub at the Quiznos in Wheatfield. Cannot be combined with any other offer. Download the Quiznos app today.
Small business owners, we know finishing your to-do list can feel like climbing a mountain, but that mountain is also covered in banana peels. Then when something new gets added to your list, you're like, nope, I'm already climbing this huge, super slippery banana peel mountain of a to-do list. At Progressive, we don't want to make your day any harder. That's why we make it easy to manage your policy on our mobile app. So climbing that banana peel mountain feels more like a leisurely stroll. See if you can save on commercial auto insurance in as little as 7 minutes at progressivecommercial.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates. Coverage subject to policy terms and conditions.
Two guys drove to work. Neither guy wore a seatbelt. One guy got a ticket. One guy didn't. The same two guys drove home. One guy wore his seatbelt. One guy didn't. One guy made it home. The guy not wearing his seatbelt didn't. Don't risk it. Click it or ticket. Paid for by NHTSA.
Don't let spring allergies make you miserable. Try the quick, drug-free solution trusted by over 4 million people, Navage. Only Navage uses suction to flush out your sinuses using refreshing saline, helping you breathe easier, sleep better, and feel healthier. And here's even better news. Navage is now available at your local Sam's Club in a great new value pack. It's everything you need to start breathing better immediately at Sam's guaranteed best price. Navage, N-A-V-A-G-E. Breathe easy.
Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm.
This story is called The Ugly Truth About Timeshare. If you think you've done your family a favor by buying a timeshare, you need my help. Hello, I'm Chuck McDowell, founder of Wesley Financial Group. 10 years ago, I started helping folks cancel their timeshare. And in the process, started Wesley Financial Group to do one thing: help people get out of their timeshare nightmare. When you buy a timeshare, the timeshare company can raise your annual maintenance fees at will. I recently helped a couple that had their maintenance fees go from $800 to $3,200 a year. They also received a $4,000 assessment for a hurricane that was over 1,000 miles away. Sound crazy? Stop the insanity today. Call my office now. If we take you as a client, I guarantee we'll cancel your timeshare or you'll pay nothing.
One out of your timeshare? Call now for your free timeshare exit info kit. 800-785-1155. That's 800-785-1155. 800-785-1155.
97.7 The Q.
Touhyville. Two Touhies. That's a lot of Touhy.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to the show.
What day is it today?
It's Wednesday.
So what's it like being on the radio?
Amazing.
Unbelievable. It really is special.
It is. It really is.
What about radio? In radio, it helps to, jazz it up a little bit so that we create what we call a word picture.
That's not how radio works.
You'll have to take radio the way it is.
It's divine. Perfect just the way it is.
Showtime.
Welcome into Touhyville. Stephen Sherrill with you here, hanging out and doing our thing on a Wednesday morning. Happy Hump Day, everybody. Portion of the show this morning brought to us by our friends over at Jasper County Community Services. Do you know about the Breakfast Buzz? Yeah. Every Monday through Friday morning, 7:30 to 9 at the Fozzie Senior Center on State Road 10 and 600 in DeMott. They have a breakfast for those 55 and older. You go, you hang out, you chat with everybody. It's a self-serve breakfast. Get your morning off to a great start. If you have a little trouble getting around, there's plenty of people there to help you get your breakfast, things like that, get you all set up. So all kinds of good stuff. Today being Wednesday at the Fozzie Senior Center, it's also Animal Print Day.
Was that today? I thought it was
today.
Tomorrow, but
nope,
it's today. Okay,
yeah.
so we're your best lepers.
So hopefully you're over there in your stuff. So yeah, that's all good stuff there at the Jasper County Community Services, doing great stuff. Go and find them on Facebook and like them. Also want to mention our friends over at KIRPC, or KIRPC Head Start. All right. So they've begun the class selection process for 2024-2025. Here's how you get involved. And I'm just going to keep telling you, go to their Facebook page, okay? Because that's where you're going to find all the information. Because it's KIRPC Head Start. That's their Facebook page, okay? It's for kids ages 3 to 5 years old. If you've got a child that age or soon to be coming that age, contact your local Head Start. There's lots of different locations all over the area.
There's also all the info as to like when your kid's birthday is, like where the cutoffs are.
All the info is right there on the Facebook page.
Yep.
So it's great. They've got a QR code to get you to the website, all the good stuff there. So so they just do so many good things, just loving on your kids and doing good stuff there at KIRPC or KIRPC, as we've been told. KIRPC Head Start. Go like them on Facebook as well. So that's all kinds of good stuff going on all over our community. So we love to see all that stuff.
I mean,
great stuff.
Yeah.
All right. Let's get to today's Precision Security Dumb Criminal of the Day.
Perhaps it's time you tried a new profession. What I mean is, you don't seem to be a very good thief. Maybe you should try something else.
Today's Dumb Criminal comes to us from Pennsylvania. 21-year-old man in Pennsylvania, Kassar Stevens, was arrested on burglary charges earlier this month. He was caught because he left quite an interesting clue behind. When the police were checking out the scene of the crime, they noticed the kitchen floor was covered in Cajun seasoning. Not sure why, but there were footprints through all the Cajun seasoning. During the search, the victim received a suspicious call from Kassir. So the victim of the burglary.
Does it say Cesar?
Oh, I don't know. Is that
CESAR?
No.
Okay.
QUASIR.
Oh, yeah.
So
don't know what that is.
So during the search, the victim received a suspicious call from the guy and mentioned it to the police. So they decided to make a house call. When they showed up at Kassir's place, they saw footprints outside matching the one of the Cajun seasoning.
Next, you're going to tell me, and then the police licked his toes just to make sure.
Right. Oh, I think he probably had shoes on, but probably. But yes, Kassar was arrested, charged with felony burglary, misdemeanor, disorderly conduct, drug-related charges, and of course,
dumbest criminal.
Dumb Criminal of the Day. That's right. Protect yourself from dumb criminals with Precision Security, hardware, surveillance, and locksmith. Okay? Let's say you lock yourself out of your house, your car. Let's say you need your locks changed. Whatever you need to do, you need to rekey a lock. Mike will handle it for you.
And you need to program his phone number into your
It's a really good
phone
move.
now. Because when you everybody or most everybody has the phone on them, when you lock it out.
Yeah.
But you're going to be like, oh my gosh, how do we get in touch with this guy? Well, now we're telling you how to get in touch with him. And it's one of those numbers you want to put in your phone.
That's a really good point. Use it for, make a contact in your phone now for Precision Security, 219-866-7171, 24/7 service. Okay. And let me tell you, just because you might get the voicemail like at 3:00 in the morning, Mike gets it right away.
Right.
He's got a system set up. We talked to them about it.
System set up. Right.
So,
yeah.
He's got a system that it'll get to him. So 219-866-7171 for Precision Security. Go and like them on Facebook.
Weather brought to you by Monticello's Sycamore Drive-In.
Today, scattered showers before 10 a.m., then isolated showers after 3 p.m. Mostly cloudy with a high near 71. Tonight, partly cloudy with a low around 52. Thursday, scattered showers and thunderstorms after 1 p.m. Increasing clouds with a high near 76. Thursday night, scattered showers and thunderstorms, mostly cloudy with a low around 60. Friday, showers likely and possibly a thunderstorm after 1 p.m. Mostly cloudy with a high near 73.
That's your forecast from the Vaughn Materials Weather Center. Call Vaughn Materials for dirt, rock, decorative stone, or mulch. Delivery available. Call 219-816-1142 or visit their website at vaughnexcavating.com.
Hello?
Hey, man. I need your help.
Doing what?
Well, see, I'm clearing out the garage and I need help loading my truck and taking the junk to the landfill. It should only be 3 or maybe 4 or 5 or 6 trips.
Just get a dumpster from Patriot Dumpster Service instead. It'll be faster.
A dumpster? Oh, I don't want to spend a lot on this.
Not so fast, my friend. Patriot Dumpster Service has very reasonable and competitive rates. Plus, they'll help you get the right size dumpster for your job. They drop it off, you fill it up, and they'll come back and take it away. No fuss, no muss.
How do I get a hold of them?
Just go to patriotdumpster.in and click on Book Now. Pick the dates you need the dumpster dumpster for, and it's yours for up to 14 days.
Well, that sounds easy.
Oh, it is, and you don't have to worry about scratching up your truck and getting hurt with all that loading and unloading.
Thanks. So when are you coming over?
I gotta go.
I wish my friends were as dependable as Patriot Dumpster Service.
Let the friendly and reliable team at Patriot Dumpster Service, a family-owned and operated company that puts their customers first. Patriot Dumpster Service, serving Valpo to Monticello and Catlin to Wanata and all points in between. You can trust Patriot Dumpster Service to handle your waste management needs with integrity, reliability, and a genuine dedication to your satisfaction. Visit them today at patriotdumpster.in.
Joanne, are you sure this is a good idea? You really want me to shoot you out of a cannon?
A buyer called and wanted to know what the roof looked like, so I'm going to get a good picture.
The team at Jenkins Realtors will go above and beyond to help you buy or sell your home. Since 1976, Jenkins Realtors have been helping the people in our community buy the home of their dreams or make that move by selling their home. Call 219-866-5908 or visit JenkinsRealtorsInc.com. Jenkins Realtors, trusted, respected, recommended.
Did you get a good picture?
The Q, you're on the air.
Hi, Steve. This is Jesse from Carpet Barn in DeMont. I was calling to let you know that we here at Carpet Barn are starting our 20% off all stock items here in store.
That is big, big news. For a limited time, Carpet Barn in DeMont has 20% off all in-stock flooring. Don't wait. These deals won't last long. Get to Carpet Barn in DeMont now or visit them online at carpetbarnllc.com.
Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm.
Everyone knows the old saying, nothing lasts forever. Well, whoever said that obviously never bought a timeshare. Not only do your maintenance fees and assessment fees go on forever, they go up forever. I'm Chuck McDowell, founder of Wesley Financial Group. Over 10 years ago, I was a timeshare salesman. But once I saw the dark side of the business, I quit. I started helping folks get out of their timeshares. Since then, we've helped over 30,000 families by getting them out of bad timeshares. If your timeshare agreement goes on forever, if you were told timeshares are a great investment, or your maintenance fees will never go up, you have questions, we have the answers. Give us a call. I guarantee if we take you as a client, we'll get you out of your timeshare or you'll pay nothing.
Call Wesley now for your free information kit. 800-226-8833. That's 800-226-8833. 800-226-8833.
Eric was way behind on his taxes.
I owed a lot of money to the IRS, almost $15,000. I tried to make payments.
The IRS wasn't satisfied with Eric's efforts, so they came after him full force.
They're coming to put a lien and a hold on all my income, my home, my car. I was just overwhelmed at what to do.
Then Eric called Optima Tax Relief.
When Optima Tax got involved, the calls would stop, the threats would stop. It was easy like 1, 2, 3.
Optima Tax Relief is A+ rated by the Better Business Bureau, and their team of expert tax professionals took care of Eric's problem.
I owe $15,000, and now my debt is clean. I don't owe anything.
Take Eric's advice.
If you have a tax problem, you need to call Optima Tax now.
Call Optima Tax Relief for a free consultation. Call 800-749-8188. 800-749-8188. 800-749-8188. Optima Tax Relief. Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
Touhyville. Now even Touhier.
What day is it?
What am I going to do? Make a big announcement? Yeah. Big announcement, everybody. It's Wednesday.
Up and at 'em.
Everybody works on Wednesday.
Who are these people?
Who are these people?
These are idiots.
Not exactly the best and brightest.
These people are not rocket scientists.
Okay, I get it. The gloves are off.
These are just ordinary, boring people.
All right. You seem like a lunatic. Let's do this.
Showtime.
Welcome into Touhyville. Stephen Sherrill with you here, hanging out and doing our thing on a wonderful Wednesday morning. Thank you for getting your day started with us here in the Q and 98 Gold. Also streaming on video. Do you know we do the whole show on video now? You can check us out on YouTube. Just look for Touhyville and subscribe to our YouTube channel. We'd appreciate it. Helps us out a lot. All right. So we mentioned that that he wanted to make Rich the love consultant of the show. And I believe his reaction was, oh, no. But we also mentioned Tina is our consultant on all things happening around the area. She wanted to let us know, coming up on Sunday, it is bingo at the Jasper County Fairgrounds, okay? Pre-sale, $25. that was by May 13th, so you can't do that. So at the door, $30.
Okay, and doesn't it include baked potato or something?
There you go. Yep.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's okay.
Doesn't it include baked potato?
Baked
too?
potato and salad. That's right.
Potato flew around.
So now, okay. So now you guys watching on video can see what happens with Steve when he doesn't have his glasses on. He's got to get up on the screen, and I have this really cool magnifying glass thing because I'm old. So, baked potato and salad. Doors open at 2 p.m. Bingo starts at 3 p.m. All cash prizes. So lots of fun stuff. And it's for the Jasper County Fair. It raises funds for the Jasper County Fair. So this is the 100th Jasper County Fair. It's going to be a blast. So
I got
make
our
your
poll
plans.
question for tomorrow.
Okay.
Ready?
All right.
Which is better, or which do you like? Which do you prefer?
Mhm.
And today I know is which do you prefer Wednesday or whatever.
Yeah, I didn't even mention the poll question today other than the beginning. But yeah, I should get to that. Yeah.
Do you prefer baked potato or French fries? Told you.
You know,
Because I'm sitting here when you said baked potato, I was like, oh, because I love to do stuff with my baked potato. I love to put salsa and cheese on it, like, cheddar and melted. I love to put tuna or chicken salad in it and eat it like that. And of course, I just love like a stick of butter.
Yeah.
Just butter everywhere on a
Yeah.
baked potato, not the fake stuff. Not, I can't believe this is butter, not margarine, not anything. Butter, salted, yummy creaminess.
Yes. Yes. All good stuff.
So I
there.
love a
So,
good baked potato. Oh, I
yeah.
was so happy when they did the fish fry at the
Oh, yeah.
at the fire station, and that baked potato was like, it was still in foil, so it was just steamed. Steamed.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
And
good
never
stuff.
could you have told me as a youngin that I would ever like a baked potato, because that was like, oh no, why are we doing baked potatoes? As a youngster, did you like it?
Always with butter and sour cream. Always.
Really?
Our treat, I'm telling you, our treat as a kid was to go to Ponderosa. So I'd get steak and baked potato and the salad bar.
See, that was
And I
fries.
love it. So
Wow.
it's why I love going to
Outback?
our friends, the Whistle Stop.
Oh
'cause
yeah,
the salad
'cause
bar.
do-
Like
yeah.
it takes me right back to being a kid,
Yeah.
and not to mention the prime rib sandwich, but yeah.
Well, and their
yeah.
salad bar is killer. $14 for all that. It's just it's like a long picnic table of everything.
Yeah.
Like they
Yeah.
got everything there.
Yeah, it's all
They've got
good
great
stuff.
food there.
Yeah.
Honestly, that is a gem.
Mhm.
If you haven't been there,
Yeah.
check out the museum.
Oh,
I mean, even if
love
you're
it,
not
yeah.
into museums, it's just so cool. Everything is, the scale of it all is what blows my mind. We pull up and there's this monstrous like train. I don't even know how people drove those. It's just so cool.
Yep. Yep.
So cool.
Great
For
stuff
every
there.
age too. You
Yep.
take the little ones there, they'll love it.
Yep.
You take us there, you love it.
Yeah. No, I'm a big fan. Yeah.
Service with a smile too.
Great people there.
Great
Wonderful,
people,
wonderful people. So yeah. So don't forget this Sunday you got bingo going on at the Jasper County Fairgrounds. For tickets, you can contact Marsha over at Campbell Printing, or just show up at the door. Bingo starts at 3 p.m. Doors open at 2 this Sunday. And I think she said this is the last one for a while. So
I love bingo. I
so
really do.
She said it's the last bingo until fall.
Oh.
So yeah, so
All right,
make
get
your
there,
plans to
be there or be square.
Yeah, well, and it's a great fundraiser for the Jasper County Fair. So
Yeah.
100th Jasper County Fair. So
That's crazy to think that, like, yeah, I'm going to want to see all those pictures, because when they were first talking about it, they posted a ton of what it looked like 100 years ago.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
yeah,
I was
it's-
just, that always amazes me, where you can see like sort of kind of that it still looks like the same thing, but yeah.
Yep. All good stuff. So make your plans to get out there for that, for the Jasper County Fair. Can't wait to be out there for the 100th
That's gonna be a lot
celebration.
of fun.
July 20th through the 27th.
Yeah,
It's gonna
meeting
be-
our
yep.
all
we're
of
doing
our listeners, and then
t-shirt
giving away
stuff
the
and- yeah.
t-shirts and the
Speaking of t-shirts,
tickets.
I know I haven't talked about it a lot, but we have some of these blood drive t-shirts.
Oh yeah.
That we have a few of them left. If you want to hop on our Facebook page, hop on the Touhyville Show Facebook page. It's pinned to the top, and you can purchase a shirt. We've got large and extra large. They're $8. which it's $5 for the shirt, $3 for shipping. I'll ship it to you, even if it costs more than $3, whatever it is. And we're going to take all the money and donate it to the Rensselaer Volunteer Fire Department. So if you want to hop on there, grab yourself a shirt, we'd appreciate that. We had some shirts leftovers from the blood drive, and I just wanted to do more locally with it. So we're going to donate the money from the shirts to that.
Yeah, and after I had a problem just conceiving of volunteer firefighters, like for all they do and all they risk. And then we were passing by there on our way back from the Sox game, and they were on a call. They were about to pull out, and there were people running around and all that stuff. And I thought,
we saw them running in there. Yep. Yeah. It's incredible what they do. So yeah. All right. Going back before we wrap up for the day to this dating thing that we were talking about, this dating app that's going to try and ban ghosting. No more ghosting, says Hinge. They don't want ghosting anymore. They're gonna control you and say you can't do it. You can't date the way you want to date. You're gonna date the way we tell you to date.
And you will fall in love.
That's right. You will do it. They say it isn't just keeping ghosters in check. It's also keeping users from getting overwhelmed and burned out with the dating scene of having 20 different people they're talking to and not really paying attention to any of them. So I get it. I get their ideas. Okay. But you mentioned you had a couple of dates that the one guy got a little too excited about the date and was emailing weirdly and
we're
stuff.
We're not even there yet.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Top dating.
But I wouldn't have thought that it was what you thought it was.
Right. Yeah. It was, and maybe I'm wrong. What do I know? I don't know the guy.
No.
Top dating red flags that people have been Googling. So they're checking to see, is this a red flag? You
got to use your instincts for that.
Right.
All right.
Saying I love you too soon. So they're saying how soon is too soon? They say if it's within a month, maybe. If they say if it's on your first date, definitely too soon. Watching too much true crime. Dun dun dun. Yeah.
Guilty.
When you're watching the murder shows, that's what it is.
Yeah, I know everything on ID. I got you.
Yep. A psychologist recently said that being overly obsessed with murder, true crime, could be a sign of unresolved trauma, and that you might still be working through some issues. So that's why people were Googling it.
Guilty.
Yeah. I remember at one time I did ask you, I'm like,
do you want to watch some people who still have a pulse?
Right. Do you want to watch anything that's not about someone murdering their spouse? I understand you're agitated that I didn't fix the fence yet, but give me 6 more months of you asking and I'll get to it. You don't have to.
No problem, but I don't want to waste any time, so I'm going to be digging the ditch in the backyard.
Right. Yeah. Love bombing.
What's that?
That's when someone praises you or showers you with gifts too early, then turns psycho. Yeah. The Cleveland Clinic defines it as a form of psychological and emotional abuse. It's also something that cult leaders do. So, yeah. That's why I don't gift you too much, Cheryl. I don't want you to think I'm psycho.
Like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, Cheryl's like, no worries.
No
with
worries
him.
here.
No worries with him. Yeah. Talking to an ex. Is it a red flag if they're still friends with their exes, or that could be a good thing? So yeah. So
did you see it as a red flag?
So, no, I just didn't like it. I was trying to answer the phone,
but
and
the
they
first,
didn't. Yeah. So,
but the first. Do you remember how I didn't quite tell you the first on our first?
He
date?
showed up.
I'm like, yeah, Harley's going to be picked up.
Right, yeah. And it was fine. I was just kind of sitting there, like, hi, I'm awkwardly here for the first time ever. Hi, how you doing? Yeah. And then it continued on for our entire relationship. He was still there.
And that's, I think, when you nicknamed me Slick. No.
He's still there. He's still
there.
Slick. He's still over there.
Stop.
He's over there still. Oh. I tried to get to the phone, whoever was calling, but it wasn't fast enough. So
call us.
Yeah.
Call us back.
So and then the last one is double texting. That's when you send a follow-up text before someone's even replied to the first one. Okay. Everyone does that with me. I'm just not fast enough. I get texts multiple times. People are like, the conversation's not fast enough, and they get me to another one. So
really,
yeah, it happens all the time to me. Yeah. So they say it's not always a red flag, but it could be a sign they're obsessive or controlling. I don't see it that way. I just feel like they're a fast texter. Yeah, that's they're just fast at the texting. That's all. That's what I think, at least. Rich says, so we are raising 5 kittens and we lost the food. We're looking in places like the fridge, oven, etc. Because where could it be? What's the craziest place you found something? Well, that's a good poll question.
That's a good poll question.
Yeah, we will. I will tell you, when I was a kid, we were looking everywhere for the remote. My sister had put it in the fridge. I mean, everywhere. We could not find it. And the only reason we found it is someone else opened the fridge.
Yeah.
And Rich says, Love Dr. Rich says, oh, now he's Love Dr. Rich. Rich, we said you were the love consultant. We didn't give you the doctor status
Now
yet.
he's got a doctor. You see what happens? No.
Right. I mean, this show, we've got a couple of doctors. We have Dr. Phil, of course, who's always here with us.
You going to try to do that with me? Because I'll get all over you.
Yeah, he'll get all over you. So, and then, of course, me, I'm the TikTok doc. I give doctor advice on TikTok. You want to be a doctor or something? How about the doctor of fashion? You be the doctor of fashion. So no, you
then
are.
Fashion's in trouble.
No, you are. So Love Dr. Rich says, love when it's right for you, not official advice. So there you go. There you go. I love it.
And
all right.
Here's Rich. And just in case anybody wants to sue me for the
right.
advice,
Not
now
actual.
that I'm
Not actual real advice.
Right.
Yeah.
Now that I've got a PhD in love.
Yes.
I don't want to be sued.
Right. Sure. All right. So I thought we'd end with this. Some things you should never say on a date if you don't want to be ghosted. Okay. These are things you should never say. Otherwise, you'll be ghosted. Hold still. My therapy iguana wants to sniff you. No.
My therapy iguana.
My name's Randy, but they call me the Randalorian. Yeah, no. No, yeah, that's it's nice to finally meet a date somewhere other than behind 7-Eleven. I got us a booth because my mom's joining us. Yeah. Listen, I had a worm in my brain long before RFK Jr. made it cool.
Oh my gosh.
After a decade of electroshock therapy, the voices in my head have stopped. Mostly. Shut up. Shut up. I'm on a date. Shut up. And the last one to never say if you don't want to be ghosted. Hi, my name's Kevin Spacey.
Yes. Did you see the special?
I just watched a little bit with you yesterday. That was a bit
creepy.
Much. Yeah. Yeah. Weirdo.
Well, and he's so proud
weirdo.
that he got out of it the legal stuff.
Yeah.
But when you've got like a bazillion people across the universe coming out, no, it's not good. No bueno.
Good. All right. We got to wrap up over on 98 Gold, WIBN. Thank you guys so much for listening over there. We appreciate it. We're going to take a break on WLQI. And when we come back, we've got pizza quiz and we end on a high note. So, so that'll be coming up soon. All right, honey, I'm heading out for my morning walk. Hey, neighbor, front yard is looking great.
Yeah, we picked up some beautiful plants from Clark's.
Oh, there's Scott. Hey, your landscaping looks incredible.
Yep, quick trip to Clark's for some rocks and mulch. It was super easy with their help.
All right, see you guys later. Honey, I'm back from my walk.
Great. Hey, I was thinking we should really do something with our front yard.
We should go to Clark's Garden and Floral Center. They have everything from plants to rocks and mulch to outdoor decorations.
Great idea. Did you come up with that on your own?
Of course.
Clark's Garden and Floral Center on Route 231 in Remington. Visit online at clarksgardenandfloral.com and like them on Facebook.
Since 2005, the Sycamore Drive-In in Monticello has been serving up the best frozen custard around. Come for the frozen custard, but stay for the food. With Taco Tuesdays, Meatball Wednesdays, Soup and Salad Thursdays, along with a menu packed with mouth-watering all-American comfort food. Be sure to leave room for the best frozen custard you've ever had, with a flavor of the day and a great selection of malts, shakes, and sundaes. The Sycamore Drive-In, 923 West Washington Street behind the Bank of Wolcott in Monticello. Open Tuesday through Sunday, 11 to 9. morning. Be sure to follow them on Facebook for the flavor of the day and other delicious specials.
Hello?
Hey, man. I need your help.
Doing what?
Well, see, I'm clearing out the garage and I need help loading my truck and taking the junk to the landfill. It should only be 3 or maybe 4 or 5 or 6 trips.
Just get a dumpster from Patriot Dumpster Service instead. It'll be faster.
A dumpster? Oh, I don't want to spend a lot on this.
Not so fast, my friend. Patriot Dumpster Service has very reasonable and competitive rates. Plus, they'll help you get the right size dumpster for your job. They drop it off, you fill it up, and they'll come back and take it away. No fuss, no muss.
How do I get a hold of them?
Just go to patriotdumpster.in and click on Book Now. Pick the dates you need the dumpster for, and it's yours for up to 14 days.
Well, that sounds easy.
Oh, it is, and you don't have to worry about scratching up your truck and getting hurt with all that loading and unloading.
Thanks. So when are you coming over?
I gotta go.
I wish my friends were as dependable as Patriot Dumpster Service.
Let the friendly and reliable team at Patriot Dumpster Service, a family-owned and operated company that puts their customers first. Patriot Dumpster Service, serving Valpo to Monticello and Catlin to Wanata and all points in between. You can trust Patriot Dumpster Service to handle your waste management needs with integrity, reliability, and a genuine dedication to your satisfaction. Visit them today at patriotdumpster.in.
Get the best quality outdoor supplies now at Menards. Whether you're a bird enthusiast or simply enjoy the sight and sounds of nature, our Enchanted Garden Black Oil Sunflower Seed bird food is a must-have year-round. Black Oil Sunflower Seed is on sale now through May 19th. Check out our wide selection of pet and wildlife items in store or online at menards.com for more great deals happening now.
Save big money at Menards.
When it comes to home entertainment, you want the best internet, TV, and voice that work with your lifestyle. That's why you need Nitco. They're in your neighborhood. They live and work in the communities they serve, and they have one goal: bring their customers outstanding service and customer support. For the best in speed and reliability, check out Nitco services available to you. You could qualify for up to $30 off your monthly bill by visiting nitco.com/ACP. To sign up for the best in home entertainment, call 219-866-7101 or visit nitco.com.
Get the most important woman in your life a 5-carat certified colorless tennis bracelet for $1,650. Set in 14-karat gold. Founded by a family of diamond experts for 3 generations. CleanOrigin.com offers hard-to-beat pricing for lab-grown diamonds. Get 10% off when you use code LOCAL10 at CleanOrigin.com or our retail store at Woodfield in Schaumburg. Use code LOCAL10 at CleanOrigin.com.
Hi, everyone. If you've been injured in an accident that wasn't your fault, we have legal professionals standing by to answer your questions. They'll tell you if you have a case and how much it's potentially worth. Call 800-710-5220. So if you've been injured in an accident and think you deserve compensation, call now. Find out if you have a case and how much it's potentially worth. Call 800-710-5220 to speak with a live person now.
Advertisement sponsored by Legal Help Center. May not be available in all states.
97.7 FM, WLQI, Rensselaer.
This check of the news brought to us by Mindy Byer, Morgan Stanley Financial Advisor. Here's Russ Martin.
The Rensselaer City Council will be making their choice for a school board position in the days ahead. Mayor Jeff Phillips had these comments.
We received 4 applicants. Councilperson Weiser is in charge of this program. They're going to interview people, I believe, May 22nd. And then we hope to make that award at the end of our May meetings, which is moved from May 27th on Memorial Day to May 28th at 6 p.m. We've had some really good applicants for that position.
The term for the school board member is 4 years, beginning on July 1st. A national recognition of one of the schools in the Kankakee Valley School Corporation was noted in the Indiana General Assembly during this last legislative session. Superintendent Don Street has more information.
Representative Michael Ellsworth presented DeMont Elementary School Principal Josh Pierman with a certificate from the General Assembly recognizing the achievement of DeMont Elementary School as a national blue ribbon school by the United States Department of Education. And we appreciate Representative Ellsworth for this recognition.
Our news department had previously spoken with DeMont Elementary School Principal Josh Pierman on a previous news report. Franciscan Express Care Working Well and Healthy Access will be hosting a public open house at their new location at 1103 East Gray Street in Rensselaer. A press release said the new location is across the highway from the hospital's east parking lot. The event will be on Tuesday, May 21st from 6 p.m. until 7 o'clock. The new hours of operation, 8 a.m. until 4 p.m. Monday through Friday. The Pulaski County Election Board will convene a public meeting at 1 p.m. on Thursday, May 16th in the Pulaski County Clerk's temporary location at 117 East Main Street, Winnemac. The main purpose of this public meeting will be to go over primary election procedures and concerns and to certify the 2024 primary election. Pulaski County also received 10 provisional ballots. If you have any questions, you're encouraged to contact County Clerk Jolyn Bainey at 574-946-3313. The Jasper County Republican Party will be having their 34th annual golf outing to be held this year at Curtis Creek Golf Course, and the date is June 28th. The entry fee is $100 per golfer, $400 per foursome, and includes golf, cart, lunch, steak dinner, and prizes. Those wishing to eat lunch only, the cost is $15, or steak dinner only, $25. There are whole sponsorships as well. Registration forms can be found at the Jasper County Republican Women Facebook page. With questions, contact Jeff at 219-863-0546 or Carla at 219-713-6070. The deadline to enter the golf outing is June 20th. This is National Police Week, held to pay tribute to those men and women who have lost their lives in the line of duty and to continue to recognize the commitment of all officers who serve and protect our communities. Enjoy the rest of your day. Stay safe, stay well, everyone. I'm Russ Martin.
Every day you listen to the news, but how is that news affecting your financial world? Things like your retirement and your kids' college fund. You need someone who can help you work towards your goals, someone to help you move forward in these times of change. Call Mindy Byer at Morgan Stanley. Mindy has 20 years of experience as a financial advisor, and she's right here in Northwest Indiana. To make an appointment with Mindy Byer, call 765-420-8433. Morgan Stanley Smith Barney, LLC. Member SIPC.
Local obituaries are sponsored by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Respect, dignity, compassion. 3 simple words, yet they mean a great deal to us. They represent those values we strive to offer each and every family we serve, just as we have for nearly 70 years. Jackson Funeral Chapels, Jackson Monuments, and Memory Garden Cemetery.
85-year-old Dolores Jean Dobson of Winnemac passed away on Thursday, May 9th. Visitation will be from 10 a.m. until noon Eastern Time today at Frayne Mortuary, Winnemac. Services will be held at noon Eastern today at Frayne Mortuary with Thurman Ritchie officiating. Burial at Idle Cemetery in Francisville. Memorial contributions may be made to the Alzheimer's Association or the Jim Dobson Memorial Fund through the Community Foundation of Pulaski County. Online tributes may be offered at FrayneMortuary.com. Arrangements entrusted to Frayne Mortuary, Winnemac. 59-year-old Keith Geralds of Schneider passed away on Thursday, May 9th. Visitation will be Thursday, May 16th from 10 a.m. until noon at Village Baptist Church, Lake Village. Funeral services for Keith Geralds will be held on Thursday at noon at Village Baptist Church, Pastor Fred Zog officiating. Burial with military honors will follow at Lake Village Cemetery. In lieu of flowers, memorials may be made to disabled American veterans. Steinke Funeral Home has been entrusted with the arrangements. Condolences may be shared with the family at SteinkeFuneralHome.com. 94-year-old Norma Lawson of Rensselaer passed away on Wednesday, April 24th. Visitation will be Saturday, May 18th from 1 until 3 o'clock at Steinke Funeral Home, Rensselaer. A memorial service for Norma Lawson will be held on Saturday at 3 at Steinke Funeral Home. In lieu of flowers, memorials may be made to Franciscan Hospice Care. Steinke Funeral Home has been entrusted with the arrangements. 76-year-old Dr. Robert K. of Rensselaer passed away on May 3rd. A memorial mass will be held on Monday, May 20th at St. Augustine Catholic Church at 11 a.m. Central Time with Father Joshua Bennett officiating. A celebration of life for Dr. Robert K. will be held at a later date. In lieu of flowers, memorials may be made to the Michael J. Fox Foundation for Parkinson's Research. To share memories and or condolences, visit jacksonfuneral.com. Area funeral arrangements brought to you by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Weather is brought to you by Rensselaer Iron and Metal.
Today, scattered showers before 10 a.m., then isolated showers after 3 p.m. Mostly cloudy with a high near 71. Tonight, partly cloudy with a low around 52. Thursday, scattered showers and thunderstorms after 1 p.m. Increasing clouds with a high near 76. Thursday night, scattered showers and thunderstorms, mostly cloudy with a low around 60. Friday, showers likely and possibly a thunderstorm after 1 p.m. Mostly cloudy with a high near 73.
That's your forecast from the Vaughn Materials Weather Center. Call Vaughn Materials for dirt, rock, decorative stone, or mulch. Delivery available. Call 219-816-1142 or visit their website at vaughnexcavating.com.
Put on those thinking caps. It's time now for the Pizza Quiz, brought to you by Rick's Pizza in Rensselaer. You could win a large one-topping pizza from Rick's Pizza. Be caller number 7 at 866-4104. That's 866-4104. Be caller number 7 right now.
What sets Rick's Pizza in Rensselaer apart from the other pizza places? Rick's is locally owned. Their dough is made fresh daily and hand-tossed, not run through a machine. Cheese is grated daily. Toppings are generous, fresh, and your pizza is baked to perfection in a classic stone oven. Looking to try something different? Try a pineapple, apple butter, or barbecue pizza. Call 866-7466 to place your order. Local delivery is available. Open Tuesday through Sunday at 4:30 p.m. Rick's Pizza. Taste the difference.
All right, it's time now for the Pizza Quiz, brought to us by Rick's Pizza in Rensselaer. Your chance to win a one-topping pizza from Rick's Pizza. Hi, good morning. You're calling number 7. Who's this?
Sheila.
Hi, Sheila. How are you?
I'm pretty good. How are you?
Good. All right, so let's see if we can get you a pizza today. Earlier today, we were talking about Cheryl's lipstick, and we kind of made a big deal about her lipstick. What does Cheryl's lipstick smell like? Is it cookies, cherries, or candles? What does Cheryl's lipstick smell like? Is it cookies, cherries, or candles?
I'll say cherry.
That's a good guess. Lipstick, it was actually cookies. It smells like cookies for some reason. I'm
That's
sorry.
why I keep licking it right off.
I'm sorry, Sheila. Maybe next time. Have a good one.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Ah, bummer. No pizza giveaway today. But we'll try again tomorrow, right around this time. You're in the queue.
Winners and families of winners on the Pizza Quiz are ineligible to win for 30 days. The Pizza Quiz is brought to you by Rick's Pizza in Rensselaer.
All righty, it is time for us to wrap up this super fun time Wednesday, but we will not leave you without ending on a high note.
All right. I guess it's going to be 2 days in a row of Winston Churchill.
Oh, all right.
I found another one, and I was like toying
Right.
with it yesterday, like which one did I want to do? And
Yeah.
So this is from Winston Churchill. The pessimist sees difficulty in every opportunity. The optimist sees opportunity in every difficulty.
There you go. That's good stuff. I like that a lot.
I knew you would.
Yes, that's where I try to live. All right. Well, if you guys missed any of the show today, man, there's so many ways to listen to it on the podcast. You can listen to it Spotify, iHeart, Apple Podcast, Audible, through Amazon, all kinds of ways. You could also watch us on video. You can watch the whole thing. We're gonna hit end show, and then it's gonna be there on YouTube the whole time. It just uploads right there, so you can watch it anytime. Go to our YouTube channel, subscribe, and if you want to see any of our stuff, just click on live. It'll show you all the videos from all the shows. Yes. So there you go. All right. Thank you guys so much for listening. Hope you enjoyed listening to the show today as much as we enjoyed doing it. Have yourself a great Wednesday. We're going to do it all again tomorrow right here in Touhyville. Take care.